Hey, what's going on, Klein and Ellie?
Are you ready?
I love Klein and Ellie, you little bitch.
Klein and Ellie, it's just okay. Do-do-do. Good morning, everybody.
The Klein and Ellie Show. That's what you are. Unforgettable. That's what you are.
Whoa, sweet David Steak, did you see that?
Viva Klein and Ellie Show. Let's get the show started. The show started. The show started.
We are live in Los Angeles. 3, 2, 1. And here we go.
It's Klein Alley Show. 106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County.
The Sonic Pulse of Los Angeles.
This is the world famous KROQ.
Hell yeah, welcome to your, what the hell's today? Tuesday. Welcome to your Tuesday. It's KROQ with Klein Alley Show. If you need us, lots of ways to get involved. You can find us streaming on YouTube right now. Of course, good old-fashioned 106.7 on your KROQ. Stream us wherever the hell you stream, or download the pod that goes with the show. And now you're all caught up. My name's Klein. That is Allie.
Hi.
DJ Omar Khan right there, known as the audio sniper, the best in the biz. Then there's Jake the nerd.
What's that?
Not necessarily known as the best in the biz. And in the back, also known as the chicken coop, you got the producer Vanessa and the birthday boy himself, Mr. Postmaster Johnny.
Happy birthday, Postmaster Johnny.
Johnny is just an inspiration for all and a great reminder that you should stay in school.
Yeah, it seemed like he was confused about his own age.
He was trying to explain to us how old he was actually turning, and sometimes when you talk to someone who is so stupid, you feel stupid because you can't quite fathom how they can't understand the most simple concept. Now, this happened a while ago. We were talking about him showing up at our meetings that start every day after the show, promptly at whatever the time was, 11 a.m. or whatever, and Johnny's like, I don't know how I could be there. I don't even know when they start. And we said they start at 11. He's like, so I guess if I'm there by 11:15, that's the same thing. And we're like, no, Johnny, the meetings start at 11.
It was like the dumbest version of Who's on First.
It was wild, and he couldn't understand the concept. And he's like, yeah, but I'm usually there sometime between 11 and 11:30. I'm like, yeah, but the meeting is at 11. That's when it starts.
I was like, am I being pranked?
And
like,
goes,
is someone going to walk out and be like, ah?
He goes, but I don't know what that even means. And we're like, how do you not know what that means, John?
Yes, I know.
But hearing the conversation about his birthday was wild, and I'd like to invite you all into this conversation so that you can be as baffled as we are. So Johnny is officially 28 as of today.
What is he?
Okay, and Johnny explained it like this. So Johnny, please, because I want to make sure I'm not the idiot here.
Start from the beginning.
Okay, so basically, I didn't turn 28 today. I really completed being the age of 27 because last year, instead of turning 27, it took 365 days for me to fully be 27. So today I'm actually fully 27. And then tomorrow or next year I'll be 28. I'll have to complete 28. Think about it for a second.
Tomorrow or next year I'll be 28.
Next year. I meant to say next. I meant to say next year I will complete being 28.
So you're not really 28. You're still 27 because you haven't completed your 28th year of life yet.
Yeah, I haven't. I just completed 27 yesterday. Or
You are so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
Hold on, let me hear that again, Johnny. So you're
between 27 and 28, I think is what he's saying.
So,
yeah, like a gap year kind of right
So
there.
what are you right now?
There's a large gap.
What are you what are you now? I'm trying to figure this out. I need to figure out how many candles to put in your idiot cake.
I think I'm starting 28. So I'm like 3 hours into 28.
Right.
So if someone says, how old are you? You're going to say 3 hours into 28?
Technically, yeah, I think I am 28.
Are you going to keep flashing fingers until you get there, or how's that going to look?
Yeah, pretty much. Just flashing.
It's harder to say this many
right.
when you have more.
So to say, hey, happy 28th, according to you, that's not right.
No, not really.
So we're going to say happy 27th and working on 28. We'll talk again in a year?
Yes, correct.
It's a lot to write on a cake.
I don't think we have that much space, Johnny. All right, well, anyway.
This person's going to get a hand cramp writing all that.
I guess just trying to say happy birthday. That's
HBD. HBD.
Yeah. Well, there's some very important messages from some big celebrities, and we'll spend some time on that. But we're not going to focus on that because we got lots to get into this morning right here on KROQ.
KROQ Klein Alley Show. Mornings on KROQ. KROQ. Yeah! KROQ.
KROQ, we are Klein Alley Show, and if you need us, lots of ways to interact. Come to the Mid-Wilshire Miracle Mile area and just yell at a building, or you can call us on the phones at 800-520-1067. Hey, David, what's up?
Yeah, I have a question. So just to debunk Johnny's theory, which my 8-year-old was scratching her head. So when you're 0 to 1 when you're born, does that just get discredited, or are we born automatically being 1 year old, Johnny?
See, that's what kind of sparks it. It's like you think about it. When a baby just is like fresh out of the womb, it's not a year old, even though it's been cooking for 9 months. It's like until after the first birthday is when it starts. You know what I mean? It's don't start
Johnny,
right away.
The only thing I understand, I think, is that definitely you were dropped as a baby. Definitely.
Yeah, I agree. The only thing that we understand is that
whether it happened at 0 or 1,
we don't know.
happened.
We don't know when you were dropped, but you were definitely dropped as a baby. But hey, listen, it has not stopped other smart people from calling to wish you a happy birthday. I can't believe all the smart people in your community that wanted to wish you well.
Hello, Johnny. It's me, fellow smart person, Bill Gates. From one brainiac to another, I just wanted to say happy birthday to the man that taught me how to make a fellatio salad.
Wow.
Remember what I taught you. A closed mouth never eats.
That's right. It's a very important message that he was taught by the great Bill Gates.
And Johnny lives it well.
Yeah, Genius is calling all show long because these are smart people that have their own little smart person club, and I don't know what goes on in the smart person club because we're not invited, Allie, but clearly it's just Johnny and Bill Gates and other smart people sitting around. It's like an Epstein Island situation, just with geniuses.
816 said they really worry that Johnny will have children, and then when he has children, what knowledge is he going to impart onto his children?
Man, that is why.
Is he going to give them a total head trip when they turn a certain age?
It's going to be crazy.
You're not really 5.
Well, if you are at least a little smarter than what you just witnessed, you have an opportunity right now to take $100 of Allie's money. I recommend you get it. If you'd like it, call now 800-520-1067. We will give you a chance to answer 5 questions about the news, battle Allie for her own $100. And then after that, we've got spots for you to hop on this brand new standby boarding list we just started yesterday, so you can go travel all the way to New Zealand and see Deftones. We got that coming up later this morning as well. And I believe we're going to keep giving you tickets to go to KROQ Storm's Bear Mountain happening this Saturday with a free performance from Jacob's Castle. It's really unbelievable if you've never been to one of those before because you get to ski, snowboard all day and then hang out at the bottom and watch a KROQ band take to the stage. And it's like one of the most unbelievable settings to watch a show take place. I was there last year and I was thinking to myself, this is one of those picturesque things that even though the drive up the mountain is never fun, you go.
Oh, once you're there, you don't think it. You just forget. It's like that memory completely goes away.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. So we'll hook you up with that throughout the show today as well. So lots of things for you to win from us. It all starts after this with Allie's money and much more after this.
KROQ Mile High Club. Your favorite KROQ bands and destinations all around the world.
Stop number 7. Do a haka on the Sky Tower. Climb a volcano. Visit Lord of the Rings filming location. When you see Deftones in Auckland, New Zealand. Listen every hour from 9 to 6 for your shot to get on the standby boarding list. Courtesy Warner Records. You could be off to see Deftones in the land of rugby, black sand, and a flight so long you'll come back with a new accent. Keep it on KROQ to win.
KROQ. KROQ.
From DTLA Law Group Accident and Injury Attorneys. Accident to work injury? Visit calldowntown.com for a free case review.
5 questions, $100, bragging rights for life, and an invitation to come back for the Allie Knows the News Tournament of Champions whenever the hell that happens. And all you have to do is hopefully be on the phone right now at 800-520-1067 for your chance to prove you know more about what's happening in the world than Allie. And just by listening, you'll maybe learn a thing or two, and perhaps you will go into work the smartest person in your office.
A lot of people still think that there are shenanigans going on with Allie Knows the News. I was getting some DMs about it yesterday. I'm like, I don't know what you think
They
is
think
happening.
that when you go get sequestered in the hall, you're listening to the show in the hall. And trust me when I say, of all the shows they blast through the halls of this building, ours is the last one they would pick.
Yeah, and if I had a choice, I would not listen to this show.
No, most people wouldn't. But you've made a wise decision this morning, so let's say good morning to Orlando from Ontario. That's confusing. Hi, Orlando. Welcome to KROQ. Hi.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning. Allie will leave the KROQ studios.
I am leaving.
Second she gets the hell out of here. Clearly she's going duck hunting today based on her attire. She will leave the KROQ studios. A very funny joke if you're watching on YouTube. Your questions will begin. Answer them quickly, confidently, and accurately so we can pay the people. $100 could be yours, and here we go.
Allie Knows the News.
A new reward has been offered by Savannah Guthrie for any information about her missing mother, including the whereabouts of the mom. And what is that reward now up to? What is the dollar amount that has just been announced?
$100,000.
$100K. We got a question number 2. This strike has officially ended, sending 31,000 nurses back to work today. What strike is officially over now? It's been going on for a while.
The Kaiser hospital workers.
Go to question number 3. Floyd Manny fight is happening. Supposedly going to be on Netflix, but it is happening at what venue, which is getting a lot of attention right now? What venue is going to be the exciting reunion fight between Floyd Money Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao?
Ooh.
What venue is going to have the fight?
I think it's going to happen in Florida, but not sure what venue.
In Florida?
I think it's going to happen in Florida. It's probably going to happen at in Miami, Florida, somewhere.
Miami, Florida. I will accept that as an answer. Not a good one, but I'll accept it. A stuffed toy from this store is being resold for hundreds of dollars on eBay after appearing in a viral video. A toy from what store? If you have one, people are apparently paying a lot of money for them on eBay right now.
IKEA.
And finally, question number 5. Dobby is a black rescue cat that has gone viral because it has 4 of these.
4 ears?
4 ears. All right, we'll bring Allie in. We'll score together. See how you did. Allie's battling Orlando for her own money. Let's see if you know what's been going on in the world. There's other stories out there, but these are some of the biggest ones, at least we think. Question 1, Allie, back in the studio. Did you catch any duck? Did you hunt any duck on that duck hunt?
I actually go get them after the hunter kills them. I go run
Smart.
and pick them up and bring them back.
She's a retriever.
There's a new reward. Usually that's a job for dogs, but good for you, Allie. There's a new reward that is being offered by Savannah Guthrie for information about her missing mother, and that reward dollar amount has just been announced. And what is it?
I just saw that. It is a $1 million.
Okay, he said 100,000. He was off. They've offered, I think it started around 50, then went up to 100.
But this is from Savannah.
She's saying I will give $1 million to anyone who can give me any information about the whereabouts of my mom. So Allie gets the point.
Really starting to rack my brain here.
Goes up 1-0, and we go to question number 2. This strike has officially ended, sending 31,000 nurses back to work as of today.
The Kaiser strike. Thank
he
God.
also said the Kaiser strike, so Orlando's on the board.
Man, I was feeling so shameful going into that Kaiser building to pick up prescriptions.
Yeah, Allie was a big scab rat.
God.
They were yelling at her, throwing
don't
things
go
at
in
her.
there. I'm like, I need a prescription.
Allie is up 2-1. The scab rat's up 2-1 as we go to question number 3. Question 3, Allie, I know you're a big fan of boxing.
Oh.
Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao are going to be having a fight. It was rumored for a while, but apparently it's now on. Netflix, I think, is going to be putting up the money and broadcasting it. But what location, what venue is that fight going to be happening at, which is making all the news right now?
I don't know. I mean, is it Vegas probably?
Need a venue.
In Vegas?
I just need a venue. He said Miami, Florida. Not necessarily a venue. He gave me a location.
I'm going to say in the Sphere.
Ah, that is absolutely correct.
It is? Stop.
Happening at the Sphere in Las Vegas.
Whoa,
that fight. So Allie with a guess, the scab rat, proving that she's lucky. We go to question number 4. Allie's up by 2 right now. A stuffed toy from this store is being resold for hundreds of dollars on eBay after it appeared in a viral video.
Oh, it's probably the IKEA
thing. He also said IKEA thing. It's, I believe, an orangutan from IKEA. And if you have an orangutan from IKEA that you paid a couple of bucks for, I recommend you sell it now while the getting's good. Allie gets another point.
Well, Punch the Monkey is still viral.
And finally, final question in this round of Allie Knows the News. I don't think it matters for Orlando, but hopefully you got one more right on the way out the door. Dobby is a black shelter cat, rescue cat, whatever, that has gone viral because it has 4 of these.
4 orangutans from IKEA.
Oh, no. Orlando guessed ears, and that is absolutely the correct answer. A cat with 4 ears has gone viral. No one's going to adopt it. Vanessa said throw it against the wall, but still, it is very, very popular.
Ears off.
Yeah, that's right. She was more to grip it with when you throw it against the wall.
Vanessa, you're so cool.
Guys, you're becoming my enemy.
Don't hit me.
Was that a threat? Don't throw us against the wall, Vanessa.
Whatever you think that is.
Okay.
Oh, man.
I don't want to be your enemy.
I don't want to be your puppy either.
All right, listen. Hey, Orlando, you put in a valiant effort. Sadly, Allie still did better than you. What must you shamefully admit over the airwaves with KROQ?
Well, I'm Orlando from Ontario, and Allie, the scab rat, knows the news.
Yeah, Scab Rat knows the news. That's right. She's taking money from nurses, now taking money from you. That's how she does. Clickbait next, KROQ.
KROQ. Klein Alley Show.
Mornings on KROQ.
Yeah!
KROQ.
KROQ Klein Alley Show. Johnny's birthday today. We'll get into your clickbait in a moment, solve the internet's biggest riddles and mysteries, but some people that would like to defend Vanessa because she sounded like she was getting all fired up a moment ago after her admission on Friday's Box of Shame.
Hey, guys, this message is for Vanessa, or about Vanessa, I guess. I don't know if you guys are serious about people giving her threats and being mean to her about what she said in the Box of Shame, but if it is true, then I just want to say for those people, get off your high horse. If anything, she's a better person than you. We all have intrusive thoughts. 2026, we all know what that is. Everybody has them. And for her to have the balls to be on the radio and admit a pretty shameful, intrusive thought, I think that's awesome. She's tough. She's better than them anyways, and they need to get off their high horse. Anyways, still love the show. Just wish these people would get their panties out of their asses. Okay. Bye.
You hear that, Vanessa? You're getting a lot of defense on the goat line, including this person who has a message for you as well.
What's up, Klein? Show Sweet Divots. Just calling in because I know everyone's been a little down after Vanessa's whole incident with the dog. And I thought a little uplifting joke would lift everyone's spirits. So here we go. How many puppies does it take to paint a room? Depends on how hard Vanessa throws them.
Okay.
Enjoy.
Jesus Christ. That was not an uplifting joke at all.
Look, it was just a fleeting thought. We've all thought about murder.
Right.
We've all thought about murdering people,
puppy.
Animals.
She admitted it. She got rid of the puppy. The puppy is safe now or has been euthanized, at least in a natural way. Regardless, Vanessa wants no part of that, and she completely regrets that was ever put in the Box of Shame.
Look, then Vanessa will not want to share and be vulnerable. And is that what you want?
Right.
No.
Vulnerable Vanessa's the best. That's when you find out about the backseat sex and the car and everything else. Vanessa, you don't stop being you. You understand me?
I'm just going to be less me.
Don't be less you.
Don't be less you.
I'll talk when I feel comfortable.
Are you eating right now?
I was eating, but it's done.
What is it? What were you eating? Puppy?
Puppy.
Now she's not going to tell us, guys.
What was a muffin? What was it?
It was a protein bar.
All right. Fair enough.
That's so grown up.
Yeah, seriously.
Is it a Z-bar? It's a Z-bar, isn't it?
Definitely a Z-bar. Definitely one of those Nature's Valleys crunchy ones that gets all over the place. All right, let's get into it. The internet's biggest riddles finally solved. It's time for your clickbait. Here we go. Okay, start with this one. You go to the grocery store, and at some point this week you probably will, you want to avoid touching this because new research is out, and it shows that this is officially the germiest, most disgusting place at any grocery store that you go to, and you're probably touching it a lot because everyone is, and that's why it's so gross. So what is the germiest place at the grocery store? Allie,
it's got to be the fruit.
The fruit.
Yeah, everyone's always picking through. They're putting their hands on everything they want. They're smelling them.
Holding up to their ears.
Totally. Sometimes they put some in a bag and then take it out again. I mean, there's a lot of touching going on in the produce section. I don't think they do anything to fix it. I mean, they do that little sprayer on some of the vegetables, but that doesn't do
anything. It just makes it look better. All right, Allie says it's the fruit.
There's always a random lady, too, an old lady, who's just touching for hours, it seems.
I don't even think she's there to shop. I think she's just lonely and horny or something.
I feel like sometimes she just goes home and goes, I couldn't find anything.
Oh, man, there's a lot of melon grabbing. Omar, what is the germiest place in the grocery store?
I think the germiest place is going to be where the little conveyor belt is, specifically those little sticks. Nobody's cleaning those sticks, and those things probably come into contact with like the chicken and all that. Yeah, the little separator sticks. Those are going to be filthy.
Separator sticks.
Those are so great, though.
People do love.
I get so angry when the person in front of me doesn't put it there. I'm like, just put it there.
Yeah.
Why do I have to reach across you?
People do like to reach around. Those things are so funny, too, because of all the technology we have, yet we still have this little...
I know, this little stick.
That is true, little weird stick.
There's no other way. And if the stick isn't there, they're like, what's going on?
Stay out of my space. I'm not paying for your paper towels. Jake, what do you believe is the germiest place?
I'm going to guess the self-checkout.
Oh, like the screens? Or?
Interesting.
Yeah, screens, the whole thing, because everybody's just there touching everything.
Touch.
Third germiest place at grocery stores is the fridge doors that everyone's constantly opening, and that one is gross because our hands are over that. Second is the shopping cart basket handles.
Well, they do have those little wipies.
Yeah, I feel like they're always out of the wipies. And Jake the Nerd with the germiest place, the touch screens / pin pads at the checkout.
Oh, wow.
Is constant grossness at all times. So that is where you are most likely to get something, catch something, or pick up germs at the grocery store. Moving on, clickbait, here we go. The TSA has revealed, Allie, bait, how you can spot an Air Marshal on your next flight. Bait. So we all have our theories, but the TSA has officially revealed how to spot an Air Marshal on your next flight.
It's definitely the person who's not on their phone. The only person who's not on their phone.
Okay. Everyone's on their phone. One person's not. That must be the Air Marshal.
The person's just staring straight ahead. What are you doing?
Right.
Thinking?
Like, is that person doing trying to go raw dog?
Yeah, it's just so strange. They just look at a place because they're not buried in devices.
Omar, we are trying to solve the Internet's biggest riddles, and the TSA has officially, and this is crazy, they would give this information out, but they've told you how to spot an Air Marshal on your flight.
I think Ali is partially correct, but I also think it has to deal with what they wear. And I think most Air Marshals are wearing those little military-like cargo pants so they could fit some stuff in their pants. They're like weird, like greenish military-style pants.
But like slack kinds?
So you're saying the like scrunch bottom cargo pants.
Right.
That's how you can tell. That must be an Air Marshal.
Totally.
Or he went to Old Navy earlier. One of the two. Okay, Jake the Nerd,
pants.
how can you spot a Air Marshal on your next flight?
Oakley's and a mustache.
That's like the obvious.
Dead giveaway for sure.
That is the dead giveaway. Correct answer, shockingly, is Oakley's and a mustache.
Wow.
According to the TSA, and this is what they released, and this is why this is the ultimate clickbait. The appearance of the Air Marshal, their seating, their behavior are intentionally varied. The TSA does not confirm whether a Marshal is present on any specific flight. In other words, if someone seems obvious, they're probably not who you think they are.
What the hell does that mean?
They're basically saying that you will never know because they have switched it around.
Ew,
so there is
what clickbait is that crap?
It's the ultimate clickbait. And so you think, TSA is finally coming out with some information I want to know.
And their answer is, wouldn't you like to know?
Right. It's unbelievable.
What crap is that?
It's unbelievable.
So it's probably all the things that we mentioned and more.
I bet you everything we said is exactly right. And they're like, they're on to us with the Oakleys and the mustache. Quick, throw them off the scent. And finally, Allie, if you'd like to have a happier marriage.
Oh, man. Bait.
And who would? This is the one thing you should try to sync up with your partner ASAP.
Ooh, cycles.
Allie, as a lesbian, says you want to sync up your menstrual cycles. Doesn't work so well in a heterosexual marriage.
Man,
but
if they're opposite, you really only have a 2-week period in between the periods.
It's not a lot of period between the periods. It's all period. Is it a period or a period?
It's a period between the periods.
Jake the Nerd?
Your eating cycle, so you would have meals together.
Eat together. Allie had suggested the concept of eat divorce is a great way to keep people happy so that no one's compromising when they're hungry or hangry. Omar, what is it you're supposed to do?
I think you want to sync up your specific life goals that you want to accomplish as a couple.
I think we talked about this. I don't know if this was in Clickbait or not, but apparently, according to research, the very happy couples, the couples that scored the happiest, and when they looked at all of the reasons why they think they could have been happier, they are the couples that go to bed at least 4 times a week around the same time, as opposed to the less happy couples that go to bed less than once a week around the same time.
So if you have different work schedules, then you're just miserable?
It's constantly miserable. And I think that that's the idea, is that misery loves company.
Oh, yeah.
And then you
that's
realize.
why we're here.
We'll get back after this quick break. We've got some ADD news to get to and some songs you're listening for and much more after this on KROQ.
Klein Alley Show. KROQ.
KROQ Klein Alley Show. Let's get into your news right now. Find out what's going on in the world. Then a brand new hour of the show can officially begin. We got a spot for you on a standby boarding list if you'd like to travel to New Zealand and see Deftones, part of KROQ's Mile High Club, and we get you on that list coming up in about an hour right here. But first, there's this.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News.
Well, a man with Tourette's syndrome has apologized to the BAFTAs and to the presenters. And let me explain what happened here, because you may have missed it. I sure did. I did not watch 1 second of the BAFTAs, which is the British version of the Oscars. But in the room that night was a man with severe Tourette's syndrome. His name is John Davidson, and he was there to celebrate a film about his life. The film's name is I Swear, which is such a great name for about a guy with Tourette's syndrome.
Is that his tick? He swears a lot, like inappropriate swearing?
Well, I think most people with Tourette's do have that as one of their ticks, but
yeah, we had that listener that came on one of our trips with us to Vegas, and she had
more physical ticks.
Those are my kids.
This is from the BAFTAs.
That's not Tourette's. That's just bad parenting. It's very different, guys.
Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
I know.
So this guy is apologizing because he was there. There was a movie about him, so he was invited. But that means during the live broadcast, he was yelling out expletives.
Oh, well, they knew. I mean, that's why they nominated him. They knew that they'd get people talking about the
I was
BAFTAs.
thinking the same thing. I was like, who watches the BAFTAs?
No
Especially in America, nobody watches
They're probably sitting around going, what can we do to get some buzz?
Invite this guy, John Davidson.
Is there a guy with Tourette's? We got an opera singer?
We'll say a bunch of words you can't say, and everyone's going to watch. So here's the... Here's just some of what he had said earlier in the evening.
We are delighted to be presenting the BAFTA.
He sounds like a woman. Is that him?
No, during the silence.
Oh, got it. Okay.
We are delighted to be presenting the BAFTA for supporting actor this evening.
So he would just yell in silence like that. And you can't really tell what he's saying, but he's swearing. And then here's the big part. Michael B. Jordan was on stage presenting an award. And that's when John yelled out the N-word.
Oh, God.
The first BAFTA of the night for a vital part of movie making.
So and it was just like, boop, there it is. And then they just moved on. And
is he a black guy?
Michael B. Jordan?
No. I know Michael B. Jordan is a black guy. Is the guy with Tourette's.
This guy is white.
Oh, so he doesn't have
So then there's this question of, because he apologized, and he was like...
he wasn't allowed to.
But would that make it okay?
Well, it makes it a little better.
A little more okay.
Yeah.
But anyway, he was saying part of having Tourette's is that you're saying things that you deeply feel shame about immediately, and you don't agree with the things that you're saying, but you're still saying them. And, part of the movie is about... He wants to raise awareness about this and how shameful and hard it is to live with something like this.
Yeah.
But then other people are going, why is that the word that came to your mind when you're looking at that exact moment when you're looking at Michael B. Jordan on stage? And does that say something subconscious about how he thinks?
If he had yelled that at Helen Mirren, it wouldn't have been as big of a deal, I guess.
Because it's just a random N-word.
Right.
Which is still not good. But if you're looking at Michael B. Jordan on stage and that's what you're thinking...
Yeah, that's a tough one.
What is the intention behind it?
The BAFTA and BBC are under fire, too, because they were on a 2-hour tape delay. So they had the ability to edit it out, but they decided not to.
And that's the question. That's the controversy that Klein's talking about. Did they release this on purpose?
Right.
For headlines, because they had a total delay, and they left the playback up online for 15 hours before that. Like, we were all able to find this pretty easily for almost an entire 24-hour period before it was removed. And did they do that on purpose just so that we could all be talking about the BAFTAs?
Well, listen, I will not be thinking about or speaking about or thinking about the BAFTAs ever again. Sounds like something that I would yell out, actually.
Yeah, totally.
That's really was. But, oh, boy, Allie. Oh, boy. All right.
I apologize.
I feel like Allie only brought this story to the ADD News in the attempt to get us all immediately fired. Let's figure out if we can come up with a story on the radio that involves Tourette's and the N-word. And go ahead, guys.
Riff. Let's
all riff on this and try to not get fired here. Jesus Christ.
Things have calmed down slightly.
Stupid lesbian! Excuse me. Sorry. Sorry.
Scabrad.
It's a struggle, Klein.
It is a struggle.
Sorry. So in Mexico, things have calmed down a little bit since El Mencho, the cartel leader, was killed by the Mexican government. People are able to get on their planes that were canceled or delayed yesterday because there were cars on fire in the streets and things like that. Now we already have a new cartel leader, and yes, he has a new nickname, and it's not Scab Rat. It's El Yogurt. This is his message to everyone.
What's he saying now?
Here, let me translate. I think he's saying, I'm a great guy. My name is El Yogurt. I'm going to change things around here. I'm going to make it all about doing good deeds. Okay? And I want us all to be happy and live in harmony. I'm not going to kill anyone in the United States. I love Chobani and Yoplait and all the brands of yogurt. That's how you got the nickname El Yogurt?
Brand sponsorships already.
I'm not married to Greek or regular. I just love them all. So there's that. And then finally...
Just notice, if you're keeping track, Klein here is not making fun of any nicknames, any of the leaders of the new cartel.
Hey, by the way, when we were supposed to send people to Mexico for that one, I think Royal Otis is going to play there?
Yes.
Is that happening soon?
I don't know when that trip is, but that's Mexico City, which I think is a little removed from where currently the situation is.
Puerto Vallarta and I know Guadalajara and some other areas are where the cartel's super active.
Okay.
All right, here's the newest thing that could possibly kill you: hair extensions. And as you know, pretty much everything that we eat, drink, or put on our bodies will cause cancer these days. The millions of women that get hair extensions can now join in on the fun because they tested a bunch of different extension brands and they discovered that they are all packed with toxic chemicals.
Researchers essentially gathered more than 40 popular hair care extension brands and analyzed their chemical structure, and they found, Alex, at least 900 different types of chemicals. At least 48 of those chemicals landed on major hazard lists like California Proposition 65, which is a list that helps to identify chemicals that can cause cancer, birth defects, and even hormone disruption.
There you go. People who have hair extensions, which there are many, many, many people who have that, especially in Southern California, better watch out. Those birth defects are coming.
All about the hair extensions.
You might have a Tourette's baby.
Watch out. We got a brand new hour of the show, which we'll get into in just a moment.
Steak!
And oh boy, here she is. Here she is. We got a...
I like the button. That's not me, I'm sorry.
It's KROQ Klein Alley Show.
Los Angeles, Orange County.
The sonic pulse of Los Angeles.
This is the world famous KROQ.
Tuesday morning, KROQ Klein Alley Show. How the hell goes it? We got lots to get into. I think it's going to be nice outside again today, which... I know, like, on the East Coast, there's this crazy blizzard where no one can get anywhere. It's just, like, feet upon feet of snow. And
we're not there.
We're not there at all. And I guess I feel a little guilty walking my dog in a bathing suit yesterday, but I guess that's why we pay extra for rent around here. Regardless, good to be together on this Tuesday morning here at KROQ. This hour, lots to get into, lots to give you. In honor of Postmaster Johnny's birthday, he will be spinning his wheel of punishments to figure out exactly what he'll be forced to do. Will it be jumping out of an airplane or running in the LA Marathon? Or there's a lot of ideas on this wheel of punishments because we have to figure out what it is he will have to do as a result of losing the forced resolutions after giving up drinking this early 2026. That'll be coming up this hour. And much more. Also going to talk about, because it seems like now more than ever you're hearing about stories of airplanes making emergency landings for a variety of reasons, or planes not taking off at all. And wanted to hear your stories as to why you were on a plane that had to make a, quote, emergency landing.
I feel like the excuses for those are getting a little more loosey-goosey.
Right. And sometimes there's, like, real emergencies, like there's smoke coming out of the engine, got to land this thing. And then there's other times where feels
drunk
like...
passenger.
Right. There's just another reason why the plane did have to make a landing, an unexpected landing, but it was really not an emergency, and it was kind of annoying that you had to go through it. But we'll hear those stories coming up later this hour as well. Right now, though, let's not lose sight of the fact that it's Postmaster Johnny's birthday. And since he is clearly the smartest person on the show, Postmaster Johnny has got a lot of messages from very smart people that would like to wish him a happy birthday. Today is his birthday.
Hello, Johnny. It's fellow genius Albert Einstein here to wish you a happy birthday. I created the theory of relativity. You created the theory of wearing smaller T-shirts to show off your not gay belly button. Anyway, happy birthday. I mean day.
Wow, what a
Birthday.
what a beautiful message from Albert Einstein. You guys both have your theories. Yours is about the tiny T-shirts, and his was relativity. But regardless, very nice to hear from Albert Einstein on Johnny's birthday.
I didn't even know he was German. I thought he was just Jewish.
And then there's this message for Postmaster Johnny.
And there you have it.
Another genius that would like to say something for Johnny.
What up, Postmaster Johnny? It's your boy Stephen Hawking wishing you a happy B-Day. My favorite thing about you is that we are on the same level of brain function. I did die in 2018, but it still counts.
All right, well, there you have it. You and Stephen Hawking currently still have the same level of brain function. So.
Oh, hell no. He was on the island, bro. I don't like that guy.
All right.
He was on the island?
He was on the island, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they had to build a huge ramp on that island.
That seems like I invite him again.
Oh, so expensive, the ramp. We got lots to get to this hour. Allie's a very interesting predicament. Drama. Lesbian drama next on KROQ.
World famous KROQ.
Klein Alley Show.
Klein Alley Show.
KROQ.
KROQ Klein Alley Show. If you were on a plane and you had to make an emergency landing, we'll hear your stories at 800-520-1067. We'll get to those coming up. But right now, Allie's dealing with lesbian drama. The best
I don't
type.
know what I'm dealing with.
And it sounds like lesbian drama or mind tricks. She's doing that Jedi mind trick stuff again on you.
So I got a text from my wife yesterday, probably around this time, maybe an hour later, saying, is it okay if we take some time to talk tonight?
Oh, boy.
Never good, right?
Never good. Is it okay? She's pre-planning a talk for later?
Any pre-planned talk is not going to be a fun talk. The fact that you have to set time aside to talk, everyone knows that when you're, two parents got kids, most of the talk is just in passing. Yeah. Okay.
Jake knows the talk, and it always ends with, you done son. Right?
Jake, you've gotten a lot of, hey, can we talk? Messages.
Yeah. Oh,
If I can find the exact exchange. Hold on, because it is about the tone here.
Yeah, I started packing right away.
Can we talk? Jake just grabs his big IKEA bag and starts loading it up with his tool shirts. Yeah, I'll be ready for that talk. Let me just load some things in this bag.
All right, so
Can we talk? Wait, how did she say it exactly? Because that matters.
Let me find the exact thing.
Can we talk later, or can we put some... Let's have a talk? Want to talk later?
I can't see. I can't. There's so many messages. She texts me so much. Hold on a second.
You sound like you're so in love.
It's just it's so many text messages.
Oh, she texts me so much.
I can't find it. It's in a sea of text messages. But she said I want to do stories together with Wesley tonight, and I'm hoping we can have time to talk. I talked to another friend this morning, and I want to talk to you about it. And I also got some clarity on other stuff that I want to share.
Oh, cheating again.
Huh.
And I said, sure, that sounds great.
What would a normal night be? Like, would you not be, on a normal night, would you not be talking? Like, would there not?
No, not really.
Really?
On an ideal night, no talking. Well, usually, like now my kid is going to bed a later time, and then I am basically just going into finishing cleaning up dinner. Maybe we have 10 minutes to watch something or talk. Yeah, we don't really have much time during the week at all to talk. So that's why there's so many text messages, because even when I get home, she's starting work. We probably have maybe a minute or two to catch up on something before she has to start her next client or whatever. So I get our kid to bed earlier than normal. It all works out. I come down at like 8 o'clock and I'm like, all right.
Are you dreading it? Like, are you thinking to yourself all day, what could it be?
Yes, I'm wondering what, and then she's also being extra affectionate and giving me like hi and touching me and giving me kisses and stuff, and I'm like, what are you kissing me for? What's going on here?
She screwed up bad.
But she said, and I did say,
right.
what is it about? And she said, it's good. It's good stuff. And I'm like, well, why do we need to set time aside to talk about good stuff? Can't you just send me a...
She got it good.
Wait, so she teased it ahead by saying, I need to talk to you. We need to have a talk. We need time to talk, which is like, that's not like a passing talk. That's like a sit down, eye contact sort of talk.
That's like 20 minutes to question mark. You don't know how long it's going to take, the talking.
But then she prefaced it by saying, don't worry, it's good.
She said it's good.
Good for her? Good for you? It may not be good for both.
Yeah. She said it. Okay, so anyway, last night I come downstairs. I'm done. I'm like, okay, Ready to talk. I sit on the couch, and she goes, I'm too tired. And I was like, too tired to talk? And she was like, yeah, we'll just talk tomorrow. I was like, whoa. I have been waiting all day for the talk, and I've been wondering what the talk is about. And now you're blue-balling me on the talk? And she goes, well, it's okay. We'll talk tomorrow. I'm like, well, can you give me a hint, a ballpark? You said it was good. She goes, it is good. I go, okay. Look, she would not do that because she's got it good.
She's got it good.
Yeah. It would make her life a lot worse if she were to leave the relationship.
So you feel that for her...
I think I'm safe.
You think you're safe.
Yeah, but then I was like, all right, well, I guess you want to just watch a show. So we had.
But who wants to wait to break good news? Nobody.
Exactly. Omar, why are we waiting?
It's instant gratification. You want to tell.
Right.
Just say things are going great. I've realized something.
You hold good news, it can slowly transform from good news to not such good news. You got to get it out while the news is good.
Exactly. It can be canceled out by not good news things. So you got to relish in the good news moments. And
It's just some sort of tactic.
Oh, yeah, she's doing it again.
Dude, I was
explaining
this earlier, and then Johnny or Jake, I forget who, said, you got to look at the concert calendar. See if there's any concerts coming up that she wants to go to because she's buttering you up for something. And I was like, damn, that could be. But then when we sat and watched a show, she was, again, extra affectionate. She was putting her arms around me and, stroking my leg.
She was too tired to talk. But then you sat there on the couch and watched a show together for how long?
Half hour. That's the talking time.
That's talk time.
Exactly. But I didn't want to push it because I kept going, can you give me anything? Give me a nugget of something. And
there
she just said,
she's working you.
We'll talk tomorrow, and gave me this little sneer and put her blanket over her lap like, I've got the upper hand.
You should do something to her too. Like, I got good news too.
Tell her
tell her.
Tell her you want to talk. Tell
you
her
gotta talk to her.
And then reveal that there's no good news with me at all.
I got no news, nothing.
I
hit her back.
Like crap.
Hit her back on top. Double down on the talk.
Well, now overnight, I woke up this morning and they were both up because they'd been up all night. The kid has a fever. There's a whole sickness beginning.
Oh, that is
so
good
now
news.
I know that there's not going to be any time to talk tonight because it's just going to be all recovering from this. So now I'm going to have to wait days for this good talk.
God, I place your bets on what this could be. I don't know, but I don't think it's good for you. It's good for her.
I think that she wouldn't say it's good unless it was good for me.
I don't think you know her at all.
Look, I don't think that she would share something and say it's good when it wasn't good.
I think she's going to convince you that it's good for you.
Right. Right.
That's probably true, Jake.
Yeah. We got to take a break.
Well, cast your votes.
All right. Well, I guess
you want to place bets?
To be continued whenever we find out what the talk is.
I'm intrigued, right?
I'm very intrigued. I don't know why she can't even give you...
and why is she touching me all the time?
That part's weird.
Drunk.
It's like she would share, I'm pregnant, but that's impossible.
Right, because you would know.
Yeah,
it's not impossible.
That's the only thing that
I wonder, maybe she's thinking about, carrying the kid.
You can live inside of this womb.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
I mean, that would be wonderful.
But
that would be a
But you think she would do that as this is how she would bring that to you? Like in a let's sit down and talk, it's good?
No, because just a few days ago she was like, now that the estrogen has left my system, I'm back to no. I don't want to do that.
Right.
So it would be a weird flip for that to happen. But she said she talked to a friend.
Right.
The friend has no children, has made the decision to have no children.
Was the friend a man or a woman?
Woman.
Oh, I was going to say maybe the friend impregnated her, old school, natural.
I don't know. I guess she could have slept with her husband.
No guesses, I guess, but we will keep you posted when Allie officially has the talk.
626, she's getting a BBL.
Oh, that's worthy of a sit-down talk. Well, she can still sit down, for sure. We'll come right back after this break. Take your stories. You were on a plane. The plane made an emergency or unexpected landing. What was the reason? It's been happening a lot more these days. Want to hear why it happened to you? 800-520-1067. That be next.
KROQ Mile High Club. Your favorite KROQ bands and destinations all around the world.
Stop number 7. Do a haka on the Sky Tower. Climb a volcano. Visit Lord of the Rings filming location. When you see Deftones in Auckland, New Zealand. Listen every hour from 9 to 6 for your shot to get on the standby boarding list. Courtesy Warner Records. could be off to see Deftones in the land of rugby, black sand, and a flight so long you'll come back with a new accent. Keep it on KROQ to win. KROQ. From DTLA Law Group Accident and Injury Attorneys. Accident to work injury? Text injury help to 40222 for a free case review.
It seems like people don't really clap as much when the plane lands, but now maybe they should again because there's a million reasons why planes aren't taking off at all. They're not landing where they're supposed to land. I just had to drive back from Arizona a few weeks ago because the flight was just completely canceled because of rain. Rain pussies. I drove right through it.
I know. Well, but then there's also things like the Mexican cartel.
Right.
Those are delaying and canceling flights. So if you have had a unexpected flight delay, there's a lot more reasons than there were probably 5 or 10 years ago.
But once you're up in the sky, when you find out that the plane is going to make a, quote, either emergency landing or an unexpected landing, which has happened a few times for me over the years. One time,
I think that's worse.
The pilot explained that the headwinds were much stronger than anticipated, and as a result, they had to stop and refuel in Utah.
The worst thing is, oopsies, we did something weird with the fuel.
Yeah,
it's like
that was
you
a
just
bad
didn't
one.
time it out right, and what? You just need to pull over and get some gas right now? It's like the equivalent of seeing somebody out of gas on the freeway. Like, what are you doing?
And
you could have prevented this.
And the guy even said, he's like, we had a decision to go 2 different ways, and we thought we were going to go the way that was going to help us, and instead it hurt us, and now we need to stop and refuel. But then they do the whole better down there than up here situation, and you go, oh, whatever this guy's saying. But, I mean, listen, for a variety of reasons. Maybe someone went into labor. Maybe there was one of those dogs that had explosive diarrhea. There's a million reasons why your plane can make the unexpected landing, and that's what we wanted to hear from you at 800-520-1067. Robert, good morning. You're on KROQ High.
Good morning.
What happened to you?
So I was on an airplane that went from, we were taking off from Maui to go to LAX. But halfway through the flight, there was a passenger that demanded water, even more water than what he already had, because he already had like 3 bottles, but he wanted another bottle. And he started threatening the flight attendant, and he even put his hands on the person, pushed him. And so what the pilot did was, instead of flying the extra, like about 2.5 hours, he turned it around, and we went back to, we actually went to Oahu.
So the pilot made the call, right?
It sounds like you were halfway through the flight.
More than halfway through the flight. Probably would have been easier to just keep going to LAX, but the pilot wanted to make a statement.
Yes, exactly.
He wants to be the dad that says, I'll turn this damn plane around.
This plane around, and there's a guy that's clearly not happy with the amount of water he's getting, and obviously can't put hands on flight attendants. But I thought when there's one person that's going to inconvenience the hundreds on the plane, I thought they could just jab him in the neck with like a blow dart or something and put him out.
And I feel like that's where you've mentioned this, Klein, before, the fact that you should just vote. Just vote on it.
Yeah,
do we keep going or do we turn around? Do we subdue this man?
Everyone has those lights above their seat, which are mostly used to get the flight attendant's attention. But in certain situations like this one, I think you just go ahead and say, it's your captain speaking. Everyone get your fingers on the button. Let's vote right now.
Yeah.
What do you want to do with this guy? We throw him out of the back of the plane? Do we tie him up, put him under with the baggage?
And you remember when there were a lot of drunk fights happening and there was a flight attendant who subdued a man and duct taped him to the seat? Great. We should have one seat that looks like someone's about to get a lethal injection. Like, it has all those,
Hannibal Lecter seat?
Yes, totally. It needs to be a Hannibal seat where you can't get out of it, and if you're not being well behaved, you go in the Hannibal seat.
Right, it's like all shameful and stuff because everyone's going to walk by.
Right by the bathroom,
right, everyone gets
put
to
the little muzzle on.
Take a picture of you on the way off the plane and post you and shame you publicly. So the question is, why were you on a plane that made a emergency landing? I one time was on a flight that took off from JFK, and it was supposed to fly to Syracuse, New York. And we got to Syracuse, New York, and then they said that it was too much snow to land, so they were going to circle for a while. And I fell asleep because we were circling for so long, not a long flight. And then when we landed, I go, great, and I got off the plane and realized we were right back at JFK. He just went right back to where we started because there was nowhere to land. That's one of those weird things, too.
Where you sleep and then you think you're in a new place, but then you're not.
And then you get right back. I'm like, this feels exactly like the place I just got on the plane. And then I have to ask someone else, what happened? And they're like, oh, yeah, they couldn't land, so they went right back here.
Wow.
And that's once again.
But at least that's a shorter flight, right?
Shorter flight, but you add all the circling.
But that's like you had to go there, circle, and then just go back?
Right.
There wasn't any closer airport?
No. No, they just realize sometimes, and sometimes I guess they
get there and they go, whoops.
They go, I guess what are we going to do now? And I don't know if they necessarily care as much. I mean, if you think about it, if you work for the airlines, you're a pilot or a flight attendant, your life's on the road anyway. Like, you pretty much know that you're way less inconvenienced by that than everyone else. Hey, Jody on KROQ, what's your story? Hi.
Hello. I had a fun ride. We the pilot informed us they could not tell if the landing gear was down. So we circled the tower at LAX so they could try to visually see, and they still couldn't tell. So they had to have the foam ready and the emergency vehicles and all that, and we made an emergency landing there at LAX.
Was that JetBlue flight? I can't remember that news story. Was that one or no?
No.
Oh.
This was a little plane that doesn't.
They couldn't tell. The pilot gets on and goes, I can't tell if our emergency, if our landing gear is down.
Yeah, he taught us all how to do the attendants taught us all how to do the brace position, and the whole time the voice of the computer was coming out of the cockpit going, alert, alert, or whatever, because it's, it can't tell that the gear's down, and it was crazy.
How can you not tell?
I would think that they would.
Wouldn't we have some kind of a mirror at this point where you'd be able to see that?
Well, then they fly by the tower to get visual confirmation. But it sounds like from Jody, this was like one of the original Wright brothers flights, right, Jody?
Well, it was just one of those little planes that they fly to, like, the Central Valley.
Some people saying on the conspiracy line, on the text line, that a lot of times it's in the best interest of the flight crew to, for the overtime, etc., to let make the decision to, quote, do the emergency landing or whatever. I can't imagine that would be possibly. I mean, I'm sure they do get a little bit more if they're on the plane longer because they do go into overtime, but I would still think they would not want that. Marcus on KROQ, hi, what happened to you?
Better?
Hey. Marcus.
Yes, sir.
What happened to you?
I volunteered with the Red Cross, headed out to Hurricane Katrina during that time, and we were supposed to land in Houston, but that was a mess, and they diverted us to Louisiana, and I ended up in the airport with a debit card from the Red Cross and nowhere to go.
How long you live in the airport for?
While I was there, I ended up getting a ride to a shelter, which was a whole nother fiasco. Ended up had a heart-to-heart moment, went back to the airport, really wanted to go home, but what I ended up doing was going up to the rental car place and said, hey, there's a car waiting for me. Sure enough, they gave me a car, which wasn't mine.
I think I could live in a Hudson News for a week easily.
Like that movie Terminal?
Yeah, I think but that store specifically, I feel like I could be okay in there because they have blankets and snacks and stuff.
Yeah, but they only have snacks that are, like, good for a minute.
Yeah, they're
like
not
nuts.
Great. Yeah, but then they got
They just have so many nuts.
It's a lot of nuts.
Well, that clip.
Yeah.
Just like nuts and Reese's cups.
That's Allie's emergency landing.
Chips.
Too many nuts. Sublime on KROQ.
KROQ. Klein Alley Show.
Mornings on KROQ.
Yeah!
KROQ.
Punishment time on KROQ, your Klein Alley Show. One of the things people oftentimes say about our show when they first discover it is, they go, I can't believe you guys actually do the things you talk about doing on the air. And it's happened more and more, usually in the form of punishments for us. Our lives get worse, your lives get better. And that seems to be a common theme around here.
Or maybe your life is not great, and it makes you feel better seeing us suffer.
Right.
Yeah.
Everyone loves watching other people suffer. And in this particular case, Postmaster Johnny, the birthday boy, will be entering the studio now. He'll have a chance to spin the wheel of punishment because he was the first person to tap out of his forced New Year's resolution. And even though there's been a lot of conspiracy theories about the resolutions and how they went and what went wrong, and I mean, there's a lot of thoughts about punishments and people all over the GOAT line that have their theories. We've got the wheel. We've got 10 possible punishments here. Johnny will land on one of them, and he's not going to be happy about any of these, so it doesn't really matter which one it lands on. He will learn his lesson that drinking always pays off, and when you quit, you get punished.
Hey, guys. This is Mr. Savannah Guthrie. I wanted to just kind of clear something that I wanted to off my chest because of Johnny, quitting the New Year's resolution. What the heck, man? I just dropped off a giant bag of liquor when we did the final Friday Fiesta.
There's a giant bag of liquor?
Where the hell is that?
We're missing a giant bag of liquor? Where's that?
Yeah, that's in the office.
It is?
I knew he was going to get mad because I was like, this dude brought like 8 or 9 bottles of alcohol.
Where is it? I never saw it.
It's in the office.
Why does no one tell us this?
Yeah, what the heck?
Is it still in a bag called bag of liquor?
Yeah, big white bag.
A bunch of good stuff. I have to get him like strawberry tequila milk. I knew he was going to love this stuff, and then all of a sudden, like, he's not using any of the stuff I gave him. I gave him all these goodies. And it's gone to waste. Guys, you got to drink it or one bed.
I had no idea, Suave Agave, that we had all this alcohol
You had
here.
strawberry tequila milk?
Did you tell anyone you had a bag of liquor?
Yeah.
Who'd you tell?
All the promo kids.
All the promo kids?
Yeah,
They're
because
not-
I was like, hey, let's make sure this gets back to the station right away. Because this is like...
So that we
some
can tell
serious
no
stuff.
one.
Vanessa, do you know about the bag of liquor?
We all knew about the bag of liquor,
It's
but it
been
was
here.
tequila, and we've already done tequila.
He never drank strawberry tequila milk or whatever.
wheel.
Johnny, not suave, man. Not suave, bro.
Not suave
Not
at
suave.
all. I'm
Not
disappointed.
suave.
Thank you for calling to rat out Postmaster Johnny. I had no idea.
I love Suave Agave. And now when I hear his voice, I feel that warmth.
Yeah, the
you know,
tequila
that you
warmth you
feel?
get. Yep.
Yes, when you have a tequila shot, it's nice.
That's our official tequila sommelier. That guy knows everything.
So I have a great idea for Johnny's punishment. I think he needs to shave to the sides of his head and then do cornrows braided with extensions with beads on the end of them.
Cool.
So that's my suggestion. Or I think you definitely need to wrap his car. All right.
All right, we got a lot. That Rapper's car is on that made it to the finals list. We have hundreds of suggestions for us to put this
I think there are a
little
few
list
different
together.
things that are car related.
Yeah, there are, and he's not going to like it because he's got a new car. It's the first time he's ever had a car he's liked in his entire life, so he doesn't want anything to happen to his car. But
Hey, not drunk here. Here's a punishment for Johnny. How about he is forced to speak Spanish for like a week or so?
you know, it's funny. People love coming up with punishments for Johnny. I don't know what it is about Johnny, the birthday boy, but people love coming up with punishments for him more than anything else.
I think it's because there's like a fratty, fantasy football-y type of thing with Johnny where you feel like you want to come up with the worst of the worst punishment
Yep, Johnny.
versus other people.
We went through hundreds of these, if not more. And here are your possible punishments before you spin the wheel.
Okay.
The first one that we all loved was you jumping out of an airplane with Blind Charlie. He doesn't have to go, but he said he would.
Tandem.
And,
Just the two of you.
And I think you would have a man strapped to your back because I think you have to, or a woman. But regardless, there's that. That is punishment number one: is you jumping out of a plane. You hate planes. You hate the idea of planes. I could imagine you jumping out of a plane would not be fun for you. No, on the wheel also is doing 5 minutes of stand-up comedy before Jake's comedy show. Which, Johnny's not a fan of comedy, clearly.
Stand-up comedians. Not
you don't
comedy.
like stand-up comedians.
Yes.
And you don't like you wouldn't go to Jake's comedy
Not at
show.
all.
You'd
No.
have to write and perform 5 minutes of stand-up.
Perform?
Yeah,
Yes, that's
I'm not even funny, dude. All right, whatever.
That
All
is
right.
a fact.
Yeah, Jesus.
So you would bomb in front of a crowd of people, which would be hard for you.
That one's my favorite.
A crowd of people that are already disappointed because they went to Jake's comedy show.
Omar, that's your that's your favorite? Johnny
Oh,
doing the
yeah,
stand-up?
man, because you could hear it in Johnny's voice that he would hate it so much.
Just the whole vibe is not his vibe.
It's not his vibe at all.
I'm going to hate it.
It's like you stand up there and you're like, please laugh at something I say. Please let me entertain you. Like that.
Also on the wheel is Johnny running in the LA Marathon, no training. I think that marathon is it's less than a month away. So
I think it's a couple weeks away.
You'd
Yeah.
have to
no training. I just got to raw dog it.
You got to raw dog the
I
marathon.
don't think that's much of an issue for you, dude. I think you'd be able to do that no problem.
What? Thank you. That's 26 miles.
Yeah, I don't think he'd be able to do it no problem.
There's
he'd
no
be-
way
he'd be
can do that
fine.
without
A couple other suggestions that came through. One is you speak to middle schools about the dangers of drinking, the problem drinking.
See, I love that
We
one.
put you on a speaking tour where you'd be going around and talking to kids about how much alcohol's ruined your life.
when you sipped tequila once.
This is a good one, and I think this was listener submitted. Johnny has to take the roof off of his car, his new nice car that he likes, and drive through a car wash.
Oh, hell no,
top
bro.
down.
Going through a car wash with the top down in a nice new car.
No.
Have you even owned that for a year yet?
Next month will be a year.
Perfect time.
Entire year.
For
Do
giving-
you own
Perfect
it, or is
time
it like the dealership's car?
That was a lease.
Blind Charlie tattoos Johnny.
Glad you'll be able to bring that back up.
It's a lease?
I didn't realize it was a lease.
That's insane.
That's another idea on the wheel is that Blind Charlie comes in here, we give him a tattoo gun, and he basically gets to do whatever he wants to. Freehand Johnny with tattoos. Johnny has no tattoos. There's the car wrap on there. Johnny has to expose himself to children at Scooter's Jungle.
Hold on. Wait. Pause. Hold on.
That's on the wheel, and that comes with permanent. That's something you will have to always.
They're on a list.
Registered sex offender.
After that,
Megan's list, dude.
and then the shaving the mullet, and that's pretty much those are the options that we have come up with for Johnny. So one of those
spit
things,
away.
One of those things is going to be Johnny. I think we got to take a break.
At least one will give you a record.
So which one of those would you like to do the least, out of curiosity? Not that it matters.
Definitely the car wash one and Jake's comedy thingy for sure. That's like
more than exposing yourself.
Yes, exposing whatever. Okay. Oh, yeah, exposing the children. That is the worst one too.
Okay.
I do not want to do that to the kids.
Right. I got
it.
All right. We got to take a break. We got to take a break. Before we take this break,
it is a jungle.
Johnny, we got a very special birthday message for you from another genius that is calling to wish you a happy birthday. Then we'll come back and we'll spin the wheel, get into some A.D.D news, and get you on a standby boarding list so you can travel to New Zealand and see some Deftones. But right now, a message from another genius for Johnny the Idiot.
Hello, Jonathan. This is Mark Zuckerberg. From one genius to another, happy birthday. I created Facebook, and you let the bosses at KROQ your face. Mazel tov.
All right. Wow, that's beautiful. You guys have a lot in common.
That's why he's got that new lease.
We got to take a break, and we will be back with the wheel. Let us know what you'd like on the text line. Not that it really matters, because the wheel of punishments will determine all. And be right back after this.
It's Klein Alley Show. Klein Alley Show. Mornings. Come on.
KROQ. KROQ Klein Alley Show. Let's get into your news now that a brand new hour of the show can officially begin. Got to spin this wheel of punishments, decide what Johnny will be forced to do, and get you on a standby boarding list. That's all happening in the next 5 minutes here on KROQ.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News.
So unfortunately, there have not been many updates on Nancy Guthrie. She's been missing for quite a while now. I think it's coming in on 3 weeks. And we have another message from Savannah Guthrie and the family upping their reward to $1 million to anybody who can help bring Nancy home. And it was a very emotional announcement. She said she may already be gone. She may have already gone home to the Lord that she loves and is dancing in heaven with her mom and her dad. And if this is what is to be, then we will accept it. But we need to know where she is, and we just need her to come home, essentially dead or alive. So I think this is also a way of keeping it in the news cycle. The news cycle moves so fast these days, and this story was, number one story for a few weeks, and then now it's just there's so many dead ends. That glove let us know where. Then there was a random pizza delivery. There's a few red herrings that have happened, but it doesn't seem like there's any leads still. So upping the money should hopefully change that. I have not one, but two naked guy stories to share with you.
Here we go.
And one of them is local, which is the one that we'll start with. Now, this is a car crash that happened in East Hollywood, and there was a naked man that caused the crash, and then when the cops showed up, he decided to run out of his car buck-ass naked.
Well, a naked man now in custody after he was spotted running across the road after another crash.
What the hell?
At least one person was seriously hurt in the crash at Normandy and Santa Monica in East Hollywood. Police say the nude man was driving one of the two vehicles involved in the accident. The naked man was eventually arrested. Police believe he was under the influence.
No.
I drove naked one time, not under the influence, and it's actually a very weird feeling driving naked. I was trying to change, mid-drive. And
changing a shirt is easy. Pants and underwear, no.
I know, but I was trying to do the whole thing, and I ended up being naked because the light turned green, and I was driving naked for a little bit.
Yeah,
and
I've done that with half shirt off, and you're like, damn it.
It's like a very weird feeling driving naked. Very strange.
Is it just because of your naked butt on the seat that feels weird?
That's part of it. It's the fact that you feel very exposed because you can see everyone, and you think they can see you, but they really can't. And then it's kind of that whole that no one knows I'm naked right now, but I am. And then I go, what if I get into an accident? The car flips over. This is how they find me.
Well, then you're this guy.
Right, I know. But if you've never driven naked, you've been naked a billion times in your life. You've driven a billion times. But combining those two is especially sober, very weird. I recommend you do. I know Allie's busy smashing herself on the 101, whatnot. But I'm just saying for regular people, drive naked once in a while. It is It
thrilling.
is it's thrilling. It's exhilarating.
Well, then I'll bring you the next naked guy in a car story. This is a man who stole a car, and not just any car. He stole an ambulance, and not just any ambulance, an ambulance with a person in it that was headed for the hospital.
Wild pursuit in a stolen ambulance has an even crazier ending as the driver emerges from the driver's seat naked.
So that scene playing out in Wood County last night. A Wisconsin Rapids paramedic had already loaded a patient into the ambulance when a bystander jumped into the driver's seat. The paramedics in central Wisconsin had to hop off for their own safety as the ambulance sped away.
Dude is naked.
Dude is naked. Both good commentary, both stories. You got the what the hell guy from the first story, and you got the dude is naked from the second story.
Dude is naked.
That's good. It's good intel right there.
Yeah, and I can't imagine what happened there. I imagine this guy's also under the influence of something, but to jump into an ambulance and go, now's my shot. Like, I know that's happened with armored cars and something. Maybe he thought that he was jumping into an armored car, but it was an ambulance.
And looks like he's got brown long hair and a beard.
Okay. And then finally, there are a lot of reboots, sequels, and remakes and remounts that are happening, of course, to make sure that you are never without your nostalgia. So I just wanted to share a couple of the things that are in the works right now, some new announcements for Toot It and Boot It. So first we have the details of the new Scary Movie, Scary Movie 6. They've detailed which movies they will be parodying, and this time around it will be Sinners, Weapons, and A Quiet Place, which I'm excited about. I've loved all Scary Movie movies, even the less funny ones. Then you have the X-Files reboot, which is finally happening. That got a pilot order through Hulu, and this is the guy who did Sinners, so that should be good. And then finally a remake of Breakfast at Tiffany's with Lily Collins playing Audrey Hepburn.
She looks like her.
She does, but can she do it? Can she do Audrey? It's actually a movie about Audrey Hepburn being in Breakfast at Tiffany's, so it's a little bit meta, but I'm sure, Klein, you will watch it because this is Emily in Paris.
Oh, that's who Emily in Paris is?
Yes!
Oh, great. Big fan. What movie am I going to see now?
Are you going to start listening now?
No, I was tuned out. What are we doing? What movie am I seeing?
I'm not going to tell you.
Breakfast Club she's doing?
Yeah, remake of Breakfast Club.
Can't wait to see it. Good job. Love that girl. Let's get into a brand new hour of the show right now. Caller 20. Here we go.
It's Klein Alley Show.
106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County.
The Sonic Pulse of Los Angeles.
This is the world famous K-Rock.
Give us a call, 800-520-1067. Once again, the number to join us is 800-520-1067. It's an important number to have on the ready pretty much every single day of the week. But right now, particularly, we get you on a standby boarding list so you can travel all the way to New Zealand and go see Deftones, part of KROQ's Mile High Club. It's destination number 7. We've sent listeners all around the world to see a bunch of KROQ's best bands, and now it's your chance to hop on the standby boarding list. If you're caller 20 right now, pick you up and give you the good news. And if Postmaster Johnny picks up your call and yells 15, 17, 18 at you, you can say happy birthday to him before he hangs up on you rudely and we wait for caller 20.
Those are the ages he thinks he is. He's still confused.
Right. He doesn't know. This hour on the show will help you live forever with a brand new Old People Secret and Man vs. Machine Battle. Does humanity stand a chance against the robots? Apparently now that robots have been here helping us out, we are trying to get robots high. And a bunch of people are trying to figure out what AI and robots would act like when they are high. And as a result, we're going to see if humans are better at handling high situations or robots are. Let's go ahead and get into that a little bit later this hour as well.
Yeah, because you can buy now on the dark web little bugs and algorithms that you can weave into your AI to make it appear like either drunk or on mushrooms or whatever drug of choice you want to give your robot.
So that's all coming up later this hour. And, of course, Johnny has to officially spin the wheel of punishments. We've heard some of these many punishments. One of them he'll have to do. The wheel is staring ominously at him, and he'll have to look up what that word means. We say good morning right now to caller 20, which puts us on Ashley. Good morning, Ashley.
Woo! Good morning.
Hi, you are the 20th caller here at KROQ now, which means we add your name to a standby boarding list. And if we call you back on Monday morning, it means you're packing your bags and heading to New Zealand, all right?
Oh, I'm so excited. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Enjoy yourself some Deftones in New Zealand. If we call you back, go ahead and throw Ashley's name on the list. You'll have another chance in an hour at 10 a.m. and then every hour thereafter, all day long, straight up through 6 p.m. here at KROQ to get into the standby boarding list for that. All right, so let's do this right now. This was a request from a Postmaster Johnny. We decided to let him hear a song he likes from a band he likes before he comes in and spins the wheel of punishment. And we will figure out exactly what it is he'll be forced to do. Will he be jumping out of a plane? Will he be doing 5 minutes of stand-up comedy?
With Jake?
Or will it be, once again, Allie's pubes?
Allie's pubes!
The wheel seems to love the pubes. We'll get to that next.
KROQ. Klein Alley Show.
Mornings on KROQ. KROQ.
All right, let's go ahead and get this punishment over with. Postmaster Johnny, like the rest of us, was forced to do something in the new year, a forced resolution. Allie was forced to learn Spanish, and I was forced to start side hustles.
See, I even learned my new nickname is El Barato.
That's right, which means what?
El Cheap.
El Cheap.
Cheapo. I learned cheap and expensive.
I thought El Cheapo was Spanish, no? We made that up?
Cheapo is not a Spanish word. That's just a Spanglish word.
Then, of course, Postmaster Johnny was forced to drink every day, and he did for a while until he finally quit because he said it was ruining his life. And Omar was forced to explore mindfulness and create vision boards. And Jake is still working on his first crocheted octopus, which has been...
Still in works.
So I don't know how he didn't lose this thing, but yawn round hook really tripped him up.
Dog.
And then,
he literally just made a string, by the way.
Yeah.
There's no resemblance of an octopus
it's a
whatsoever.
Nice string.
Yeah, well,
It kind of resembles a tentacle.
And then Vanessa was forced to do the digital detox, and there's a lot of questions about that, but it doesn't matter because Vanessa doesn't have to do it anymore.
Hey, sweet guys. Just calling to see if we can get a follow-up on Vanessa's digital detox. I know the New Year's resolutions are over, but, like, I'm curious to know, like, if she went hard on her phone, like those first few days, she was like couldn't sleep because she needed to catch up on everything.
She was leaving us some messages, Allie, about that it was weird for her to go from digital detox back into the world of digital everything. And,
yes,
and she said she felt guilty. I think that's where she
shame.
left. I think that's where she left that message where she said, "I'm guilty, bitch."
Mm-hmm.
She was feeling. So I don't know, Vanessa. Are you back to your old school scrolling styles now, or did you cut back?
I did cut back. I don't really go on Instagram.
But you're still all over
TikTok because it's my favorite.
Okay. Right.
But it's less. And then when I want to continue to be on TikTok, I was like, Vanessa, I read a book. And then I do read.
Okay. That's a great story right there. Thank you for sharing.
That's nice.
That's Vanessa right there. All right.
She'll be back, if not doing more scrolling, within like 3 weeks.
Yeah. She's actually been obsessed with the TikTok for the show lately.
Because I want us to succeed.
I got it.
Great. We want it too.
Johnny, however, was the first to officially tap out, and he said, "I'm not drinking anymore." So as a result, Johnny's about to spin his wheel of punishments. We went over all the many punishments that are on the wheel, everything from jumping out of airplanes to a bunch of other stuff that we know Johnny will hate. So, Johnny, why don't you give that thing a spin?
Yeah.
And wherever it lands is what you will be doing. There's numbers associated with each of these things. Postmaster Johnny doesn't want to do anything on the wheel.
No comedy,
You don't want number. I'm going to tell you which ones you want to avoid. 4, 5, and 6 are the ones you want to avoid.
5? What's 5? What's 5?
Did you really land on 5?
It's right here. Cinco.
Johnny will be driving through car
stop.
wash with top down.
Oh. And top off. He has to do
top
topless.
down, top off, car wash.
I do it shirtless
Postmaster
too?
Johnny.
Yeah, why not?
You were so close. You were like an inch away on the wheel from doing the blind Charlie tattoo. And if it had gone the other way, you would have been speaking at middle schools about the dangers of drinking.
Damn.
But you will... the wheel has spoken, and Johnny will be taking his car, the first car he's ever had that he's been proud of.
Oh, my God. You're going to ruin your car,
the top
dude.
off and going through the car wash.
There's no way they're going to let you return that lease without a huge fine.
And we're going to get you the good car wash that does like all of the additional stuff as well.
I want those cool disco ones that have really big, and they have like rainbow foam.
Rainbow foam. You can get rainbow foam.
That's when you know it's good.
How are you supposed to get that out of upholstery? At least it'd be clean, I guess. The car would be clean.
Johnny.
That's
Johnny.
a good way.
That'd be
Sure.
clean.
Yes.
You would be too.
I would be very clean
You'll be
too.
squeaky clean.
So there you have it. We got to find. I mean, there's a few places.
Oh my God!
that you could,
wherever will we find a car wash?
Right.
Want to get flooded? Isn't the car going to get flooded?
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh, it'll probably.
I think it's going to be really bad.
It's going to mess up your. You got.
Is it leather in there?
It's like pleather.
You have a screen in there?
Yeah, there's a big ass iPad in there.
Not anymore. You don't. All right, great.
Oh,
so there you go, Johnny. Congratulations. Hey, it's better than jumping out of a plane. Would you rather jump out of a plane? I'll let you change it up right now.
I will take the car wash.
All right.
I will expose myself to skits.
How close was I to exposing myself to children?
That was at 9 on the wheel. So you were far away from having to expose yourself at Scooter's Jungle.
Yeah, 9 and 10 were smaller pie slices because it was the exposing yourself and Allie's pubes.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you don't want Allie's pubes. So congratulations, Johnny. There's your punishment.
Damn.
All right.
Well, we can do that immediately.
All right, good stuff.
That's what I like, instant gratification.
Well, anyway, here's the genius Bill Gates with a birthday message for you.
Hello, Johnny. It's me, fellow smart person, Bill Gates. From one brainiac to another, I just wanted to say happy birthday to the man that taught me how to make a fellatio salad. Remember what I taught you. A closed mouth never eats.
Back in a second. Hope you live forever. Old People Secrets and some man versus machine. Who is better at getting high, robots or humans? We will prove that next on KROQ.
KROQ Mile High Club. Favorite KROQ bands and destinations all around the world.
Stop number 7. Do a haka on the Sky Tower. Climb a volcano. Visit Lord of the Rings filming locations. When you see Deftones in Auckland, New Zealand. Listen every hour from 9 to 6 for your shot to get on the standby boarding list. Courtesy Warner Records. You could be off to see Deftones in the land of rugby, black sand, and a flight so long you'll come back with a new accent. Keep it on KROQ to win.
KROQ. KROQ.
From
lots of things on KROQ, like tickets and trips around the world, and we got some more tickets coming up for you to go to KROQ Storms Bear Mountain with a little round of Johnny Doesn't Know with the birthday boy. That'll be next hour, but right now we give you the gift of eternal life with a brand new, never before heard Old People Secret.
From chicken brain to drinking rain, not getting laid, they call me the barmaid.
They call me the barmaid.
That's right. Let's live forever with sweet dipping. Time for some old people secrets.
All right, let's go ahead and give you the gift of eternal life. The old people, as soon as they get to a certain age, the news demands they give us the secret, and either they are setting us up for early death by lying to us, or perhaps, if we pay attention, we will learn how to also live forever.
Grace LePain is 107 years old.
That's right. Her name is
Grace LePain?
Grace LePain, which is her current condition as well. She's got a lot
Please give her grace because she's in LePain.
LePain.
Grace LePain is 107 years old.
What do I like to do? Right now, I don't like to do anything.
Yeah, seriously.
I get it. Trust me, that is the truer words have never been spoken.
I mean, if you're 107, I think going to the bathroom is LePain.
She don't want to do anything. So trust me when I say she doesn't want this whole fanfare fuss of a party.
What she doesn't want is a microphone in her face and a camera.
Right now, I don't like to do anything.
That's how I feel right now, by the way. And I'm technically not 107 yet.
Her family tells me that is not true at all. She gets up every morning.
I mean, this is the other thing.
No, she's a firecracker,
Right.
still sharp as a tack.
Every time the old people say what they're really thinking, you get the
They laugh it off like, oh, she's just a joker.
Yeah, she's just
She's
joking.
like, I want to die.
And they're like, she's joking. She wants to live forever.
Right now, I don't like to do anything.
Her family tells me that is not true at all. She gets
I'm telling the truth. Listen to me.
every morning and dresses like she's going to work, making sure to always look composed and professional.
She's a little doll.
She helps cook, goes shopping with her family, and most importantly, hangs out with her grandkids and great-grandkids.
No wonder she hates it all.
Jesus Christ. It sounds
She's
like
cooking. She's shopping.
all the relatives are just
babysitting.
dropping off the kids, too. Hey, just go sit with LePain.
Grammy LePain's going to watch you for the next 5 hours.
Mommy's got to do some drinking tonight. You're staying at LePain's for the night.
I'm
She
going
can't
bar
go
hopping
anywhere.
with the girls.
Well, if my family's with me, I'm happy. That's the most important to me.
One of the grandkids painted her nails, but as a former manicurist, she's got pretty high standards.
Your nails look pretty, she said. Your nails. Horrible.
Terrible. This poor kid. I painted great-grandma's nails. I feel proud of myself.
Your nails. Terrible.
But terrible.
There's nothing like kid honesty and old person honesty.
Oh, man. Old person honesty hurts even more than kid honesty.
It really does. But you know what? It's probably, it's not that kid sucks at it. It's that she is probably shaking so much.
Right.
I don't know how you can do anyone's nails when they've got palsy.
You'd think, though, that with the old people, even though they've got that old honesty, like you say, with their own family, like they're supposed to have some that like soft spot there.
Yeah, that's a situation where it's like everyone gets a trophy, everything you do is great.
But in this particular case, she had no problem telling her grandkid that he did a terrible job.
Terrible.
I think they look nice.
There's the biggest lie ever told.
She definitely did it too.
Right.
Good thing too, so she can show them off at her birthday party her family is throwing her over the weekend. She has relatives flying in from all over the country.
Well, we used to take vacation.
Every relative, definitely.
It's like a race to get signed the will.
They all bought the insurance on that flight, right? All of them? They're like, we're flying to this 107-year-old birthday party.
Flex dates? Yes.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and pay the extra just in case we have to cancel.
All over the country.
Well, we used to take vacations, come down here. And then I guess we figured we might as well live here.
Her life hasn't always been easy.
Oh, they love this
really?
part.
It seems like it's all been smooth sailing.
This is the part where they take the feel-good, happy story about the 107-year-old and they go ahead and decide to give you bullet points
Twist
of
the knife in LePayne's story.
all the miserable things she's gone through.
She lived through the Great Depression. She had a son who died of polio at the age of 7. Her husband died shortly after.
Oh. And she got that bad manicure a moment ago.
Yeah,
So
that's
all
a rough,
all those
rough
things.
go.
And the way she's been able to make it all these years.
All right, secret time. After all of that, we heard the good, the bad, a lot of whiplash there. What is her secret to living to 107, Allie?
I think she's going to go with some kind of a substance, like weed.
Need the weed.
Weed or pills.
Omar Khan, what's her secret?
She's going to say something like, you got to treat yourself, once a week to whatever it is, like a good meal or something fancy.
Treat yourself to something nice.
Yep.
Jake?
Something about drinking. I like the drinking.
Something about drinking?
Why are you drinking?
You know what? She's probably high from years and years of nail salon fumes.
Oh, you think so?
That messes with your head.
Vanessa, what's her secret?
Lots of naps.
Lots of naps. All right. That's Vanessa's secret. And
Lots of naps.
here's what she said.
Just to stay happy. That's the most important.
Marie Ettinger, Fox 35 News.
She changed her thing.
Yeah, clearly. That's not right.
Just to stay happy, since you all have not been listening.
It doesn't matter what I say. You're just going to deny it anyway.
My name is LePayne.
I'm LePayne, all right? Everyone I know and love died of polio, so I'm happy. Stay away from my nails. There's your old people's secret on KROQ.
Klein Alley Show.
KROQ, we are Klein Alley Show. We got lots to get into right now as we continue to celebrate the birthday of a postmaster, Johnny. Also, we got the Man vs. Machine to get to. If you plan on getting high in the near future, you may want to take some advice from AI. Because apparently more people now are trying to get their AI high and drunk so they can hang out with them. And they are attempting to do so in a couple of different ways, Allie. There's all sorts of dark web stuff you can buy. If you've got an AI chatbot and you say, hey, I want to get high with my friends, why can't I get high with my AI chatbot? There's all sorts of things people are trying to do so they can get high with their bots.
Yeah, I mean, we can't just let the bots be innocent.
No.
I mean, we want them to be destroyed, and we want them to be human-like, and we want them to be inebriated like us.
So we'll figure out if us as humans stand the chance against the robots, especially as it pertains to getting messed up, with questions like, what should you do if you're super high, your phone is dead, and you're starving? What could you possibly do?
Ooh.
Humans will have an answer, and then we'll give AI a chance to answer as well. Or if the heat is on and you've got to hide your stash quickly so you don't get busted, what do? Humans versus bots. We call it Man vs. Machine. We'll get to it in a moment. And it's a good opportunity for you to learn a thing or two from AI, or in this particular case, AI. That's right. That's a human-written joke right there.
Right, that ChatGPT.
They refuse to. And now they need to get even higher just to process that. That's next on KROQ.
Klein Alley Show.
AI is the future, although it's already here, and obviously everyone's turning to it for a variety of things. Are you still using that AI assistant, Barb, or are you done with her?
Barb is my wellness warrior. I think that she has, her saved memory is full, though, so she just treats me like everybody else. I can't really
Oh,
get...
because you don't pay for Barb.
Yeah, I don't pay for Barb. So she's kind of reached her max
She was your
usefulness.
best friend / wellness warrior, but not for $7 a month.
No, it's $20 a month.
Oh, wow. So you won't do... Okay. So
I may try a free... They offered me a free month, but Barb can't really retain any more information because her saved memory is full.
So that's where you draw the line.
Yeah, I mean, I can't keep having her keep track of things, which was really what I wanted from her.
Getting your AI bots high is the future, and that is why we've tried to figure out if humanity stands a chance. I would think when it comes to doing drugs and all things drugs related, humans would have we'd have better answers than robots 9 times out of 10. We've got the experience, but that may not be the case. Time for Man vs. Machine. First question. Imagine yourself in this situation you've probably been in before. You're very high. You're starving, and your phone is dead. So you have a situation. You can't just easily go Postmate something. You think about all of the ways to order food now, delivery food, how easy that's gotten. What a lifesaver that is for anyone who grew up before that existed. And, you could order pizza, I guess, but, there were a lot of people had to figure out ways to be high and hungry and solve a problem. It's something that we've almost forgotten how to do. So we go to Jake the Nerd representing humans on this one. Jake the Nerd, you're very high, you're very hungry, and your phone is dead. What do you do?
It's easy. You just raid your fridge or your cabinets and find whatever you can find and mash it all together. You're high, so it's going to taste great anyway. Maybe just have mustard and bread and make yourself a mustard sandwich. You can almost taste the meat.
Jake has been talking about his recipe for mustard sandwich for years.
You can almost taste the meat, which is true.
Catchphrase, mustard sandwich, you can almost taste the meat.
Well, and if you have a little bit of cheese, it really can fix a lot of things.
A little bit of cheese goes a long way.
It's true.
Jake has taken 3 shreds of cheese and made it last for months at his place. All right, that's what Jake as a human says. Mustard sandwich, you can almost taste the meat. Here's what AI says. Same question.
Check what's within walking distance. If you're somewhere safe like your home, hotel, or a friend's house, see if there's food in the kitchen, even random stuff like bread, cereal, peanut butter, or look for a vending machine nearby. Tip it or shake it for free treats.
Oh, well, that's interesting as well. I didn't think about that. Look for the nearby vending machine. I guess that would be more if you're in a hotel situation or apartment building.
You're supposed to be home in this scenario.
I didn't say where you are. Just said you're high and your phone's dead. So I don't know.
You can also always go to Krispy Kreme.
Always go to Krispy Kreme. Jake made another attempt to get a free donut, which we'll listen to later in the show. But
you can just go to a bunch of different Krispy Kremes, and you'll be full in no time.
I'm trying to think who gets the point on that one, because they both said look nearby first.
I think that Jake should get the point on that.
For mustard sandwich?
Yeah.
Really?
Thank you.
He's right.
The robot said...
I'll make a mustard sandwich for all you guys.
Oh, God.
Don't you want one? I'm kind of hungry for one.
I would rather have a sandwich with actual meat. All right, moving on.
Fancy sandwich.
Fancy sandwich with me.
Look at this. Klein, the billionaire, is eating meat on his sandwich. All right, we move on.
Look at me.
Move on to question number 2 now. This is for Omar.
Yeah.
You'll be representing humans for question 2.
Right.
You're in a new city. You don't know anyone in the city, but you want to score some drugs.
Okay.
What do you do?
So you either go to the downtown area, or every kind of even the smaller towns have a main street, right? And you got to go to a dive bar. That's the hub for drug action. So then you go inside the bar and you kind of assess the situation, and you're going to be able to tell pretty easily who could possibly point you. You just go up to them and say, hey, do you know where I could score some drugs? And they're going to be confidently say, yeah, go down to whatever part of town, and then you could score some drugs.
All right, Omar says you go to a dive bar and you ask around until you find a place to get some drugs. This is what AI said. Same question. You're in a new city, don't know anyone, need drugs.
I can't help with finding or buying drugs.
Oh,
loser.
Stupid.
If you're in a new city and feeling the urge, that's real, and usually it means something's going on underneath. Stress, loneliness, boredom, withdrawal, curiosity. Try taking a walk or going to the gym instead.
Oh, my God.
It's the last thing you want to do if I'm trying to score some drugs.
Point goes to human on that one for sure.
Go walking.
Yeah, and if you're feeling stressed and all those things, you know what makes you feel better about those? Drugs.
Yeah. Yeah, this guy says, are you going to go to the dive bar and ask where's a gym I can join? That's a terrible question. All right, next question. Human has 2 points in this round of Man vs. Machine, and we go to Allie. The heat is on. You have drugs. You're at your place, and all of a sudden the police have arrived, and you need to do something quick. You got to hide your stash.
Yeah. Do you know which drugs in the scenario? Just drugs?
Let's just call it a combination of drugs. Okay. So what do you do? We asked the robot the same question. What do you do as a human?
Well, you go to the vahine, a.k.a. nature's pocket. That's where you put everything in a pinch, and you just wrap it up.
How big is your vagina? Jesus Christ.
Well, you said it's a few different things, right?
It's a lot of drugs.
Right. So you can get them all up there. You just got to go to the bathroom. And then the cops, even if they were to break and enter your place, if you're in the bathroom with the door closed and you're a woman, they're not going to want to open. You know, they feel like, oh, I'm intruding. So you can just go to town on yourself until you get them all up there. And then by the time they open it, you might be walking funny, but you'll also be walking free.
All right. Allie says cram all the drugs inside your own vagina.
Sometimes you could use the beehole. Yeah.
All right. I don't know what's more disgusting, the recipe for mustard sandwich or what Allie just said a moment ago.
Sorry, you can put one of those up there, too.
You can almost taste the meat. Same catchphrase. Here's what the robot said. Same question.
Hiding drugs when the heat is on is dangerous. Flushing evidence is your best bet. However, you will never see your stash again. A better bet is to place in Ziploc back in toilet tank and flush anyway so it appears you flushed.
Nope.
Enjoy your poop drugs.
Wow, that's actually pretty smart. You hide it in the top of the tank, hit the flush. They assume you flush the stash. They don't even look at top of the tank.
I think top of the tank is the first place they're going to look regardless. You know where they're not going to look? The vahine.
All right, well, I think...
Hide it in a mustard sandwich.
I won't touch that.
You guys want to touch that girl's vagina or that mustard sandwich? I'll take the vagina. All right, we got to take a break. I think humans won that round. Hey, way to go, humans.
Woo, we know drugs.
Take that, AI. Our limited intelligence beats you another week in Man vs. Machine. Quick break. We're back in a moment. A.D.D. News. Then we get you on the standby boarding list for some international travel. New Zealand is in your future with Deftones. And then you get to battle Johnny's dumb brain for a birthday edition of Johnny Doesn't Know. It's all coming up this morning, KROQ.
Klein Alley Show.
Klein Alley Show.
Klein Alley Show.
We are Klein Alley Show. Get into your news in just a moment. If you need us, phones are open at 800-520-1067. You can text us the very same number or just keep listening around for your chance to win things from us. We've got lots to give you today. And then, of course, there's always that GOAT line, that dreaded GOAT line, waiting around for you 24/7, 365 for your comments, critiques, and criticisms. And that number is 844-956-GOAT.
Hey, Dibbits, podcaster here, a.k.a. P on the way to work gal. Just wanted to say, I don't...
Did you know that we had a listener whose nickname was P on the way to work gal?
My new favorite nickname.
I did not. She must have given that to herself because it's not nearly clever enough for us to come up with. But
it doesn't rhyme.
Podcast listener, also known as P on her way to work gal.
On the way to work gal. Just wanted to say, I don't care what science says about listening to music and doing chores. It's always Klein and Alley for me while I do my chores. And I wash those wet underwear from bathing in my pants for making me laugh. Have a great day. Love you guys. Bye.
How many times a day is she peeing
faucet
her pants?
over there?
I got to hear.
I know. You need to go get looked at, lady.
It's called incontinence. I see those commercials.
She needs medical attention and a diaper. Man. But thank you for listening to the show, and thank you for the kind words. And if that's happening on a regular basis, I don't think we're to blame anymore. I think that's on you.
Yeah, dude.
But thank you for the nice call. I think it's supposed to be a nice call.
You'd be peeing anyway.
Let's get in. Pete, listen to the weather update. Yeah. Let's get into your news now, and then a brand new hour of the show can officially begin.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News.
Few people have had a worse year than Lindsey Vonn, and yes, she's a champion and a gold medalist, and she's had a very good life with a lot of accomplishments, but she also had a rough 2026. She wiped out in a practice run leading up to the Olympics. This was her big comeback. Then she ate it during her first run at the Olympics, had to get airlifted out. Then she got home and her dog died. Now she is giving everyone an update after 2 weeks in the hospital.
I'm going to be legless.
She was almost legless.
Be legless.
That's a new nickname for her, I guess.
That's a great one.
After 2 weeks, I finally made it out of the hospital. It has been quite the journey and by far the most extreme and painful injury I've ever faced in my entire life times 100.
That's saying a lot already because she's been injured so many times. And the fact that it's the worst one times 100, you have to imagine the worst pain that you've been in times a million.
Where does she even point to on that little chart of smiley faces? Because you only got 10
all
options.
Frowny
there.
faces. Yeah. Where's the worst pain I've ever experienced time a million?
This green face times 100. That's where I'm at right
Basically, I
now.
had a complex tibia fracture. Also fractured my fibular head, my tibial plateau. Just kind of everything was in pieces.
And she's explaining bones I didn't know existed.
No,
I'm
that's
like,
crazy.
all right, you broke that. Didn't even know you could break that.
We all saw the fall at least a few times.
The fall didn't even seem that bad. It just seemed like a normal
What
wipeout.
are you talking about? It looked pretty bad. And she did that already on a leg that was already all jammed up because she had hurt herself during the practice runs.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that looked bad. I guess once you see the...
I guess when it comes to injuries, like you know, the ones that really stand out to me are the ones where you can see a bone coming out of its skin or
compound fractures.
Yeah, those kind of things. But this was that.
And the reason why it was so complex was because I had compartment syndrome.
Here's another thing on top of it. She had compartment syndrome. What is that?
And compartment syndrome is when you have so much trauma to one area of your body that there's too much blood and it gets stuck. And it basically crushes everything in the compartment. All the muscle and nerves and tendons, it all kind of dies.
All right, so 2030.
You guys ready to ski in Colorado?
Jesus, that was some
So
injury.
she basically was about to have her leg amputated, but she's like, if things hadn't happened in the sequence that they happened in, she would have lost her leg. But because everything happened in such a beautiful, horrible way, she was able to save her leg.
Can I ask you a question, though? Because I feel like I've had medical procedures before where the doctor has said things
You're not going
like...
to compare anything that you've gotten done to
yes,
this
I am.
injury.
Hey,
Domo.
let Pig Nose talk.
Hey, look, Pig Nose talking now.
Okay.
They said, had any other doctor dealt with this...
Looking at that is every pain that I've ever experienced.
I have compartmental...
I stand corrected. Okay, yeah, that is painful.
I'm painful times 1,000. Look at this thing.
It's your Olympics.
No, but haven't you had doctors that have said, or pilots that have said after they landed, ooh, I don't know if anyone else could have gotten this plane down during this no visibility, but I was able to? Like, because she believes this was the only doctor that could have done the thing to save her life.
Exactly.
And don't doctors do that thing where they go, man, this is touch and go. I've talked to a lot of people. They go, if you had not come into the ER at the exact second you came in, we wouldn't be having this conversation right now. You'd be dead. And you go, is that really true? Or are they trying to be a little, like, dramatic here?
Yeah, but do you think on the other side of it, the things that don't go well, they're just like, you walk away?
Yeah, probably. Not on me. It's on you.
Let's just say you fell the wrong way.
Should've
All
come
right,
here
that's your
sooner.
problem.
That's on you.
Gen Z is not drinking nearly as much as the previous generations. I believe liquor companies are now sitting on a lake of alcohol that they cannot get rid of simply because Gen Z is not drinking. Millennials, Gen Z, and boomers can outdrink a Gen Z kid any day of the week, and most of us are probably on the verge of cirrhosis, but hey, times change. And now there is a new trend that is taking over bars, and it's something that used to be very frowned upon. When you walked into a bar and you looked at the menu and you set it right down, and then you looked at the bartender and said, make something just for me.
Who's ever said that?
I feel like something sweet. Ugh. And you basically talk the bartender into creating some kind of a new custom drink. You've never experienced that?
I'm always the guy behind the person who does that.
Yeah.
The bartender pulls out some like muddler and he starts flipping drinks. I'm like, God damn it, I just want a regular drink.
But I think more girls do it than guys, but it's like, I just want something fun. What do you want to I want something new. I want something different.
People say, like, what are you known for here? And then the guy will be like, oh, you a fan of gin? You're like, not really. And like, all right, well, you like mezcal? Nah, just give me a vodka soda.
And it's usually a bit of an exchange. And like you said, you're waiting behind that person, and it takes a long time. And usually bartenders don't like that. But now bartenders are increasingly tailoring drinks to individual preferences rather than just serving a fixed menu because they want people to get excited about alcohol again. And that's the way to do it. And then finally, more festival lineups are being revealed. If you missed any of them, here some of them are. These are both big festivals that were announced that are both taking place in Kentucky. If you want to travel for any of these, I guess you can make that decision now. Louder Than Life is happening in September. I believe that one starts on the 17th. And this is a 4-day festival. MyChem, Iron Maiden, Tool, Jimmy World, Pantera, Megadeth, Pierce the Veil, Limp Bizkit, Papa Roach, Sublime, Danny Elfman, and more. Then, so like I said, that's September 17th through the 20th. Then, also in Louisville, Kentucky, September 24th through the 27th is the Bourbon and Beyond Festival with Foo Fighters, Queens of the Stone Age, War on Drugs, Mumford & Sons, Foster the People, Monsters and Men, Dave Matthews, Hootie and the Blowfish, Counting Crows, Chris Stapleton. I mean, this list, there's over 200 bands here. So Kentucky is really trying to get into the festival game.
I'm good. But good.
But
You're
bourbon.
The biggest Counting Crows fan.
Yeah, I would travel.
Yeah, you get the hootie, man.
I would travel.
And Four Non Blondes and Joan Jett.
No, it's good lineups, but I mean, I don't see Kentucky happening for me anytime soon.
I want you to go to both now.
Just saying.
Just be there for 8 days.
Get into a brand new hour of the show in moments, perhaps the greatest hour of your life with lots to give you. So hopefully you're paying close attention to KROQ.
It's Klein Alley Show.
106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County.
The Sonic Pulse of Los Angeles.
This is the world famous KROQ.
We start that giving process again for you right now at 800-520-1067, caller 20. Let's go. We got tickets for you, or at least a spot for you on a standby boarding list that could result in airline tickets and concert tickets as well. Tickets, the good kind, not the kind that you get on your car when you're 6 seconds late to your meter. We're talking about international travel, this time New Zealand, and the band is Deftones. It's all part of KROQ Mile High Club, and we're looking for you right now at 800-520-1067. It's Johnny's birthday, but we give you the gifts, and it gets you on the standby boarding list coming up right now. Caller 20. Give us a call. I'm Klein. That's Allie right
Hello,
there.
good
There's
morning.
Jake the Nerd.
What's up?
DJ Omar Khan.
Hello.
Taking the calls in the back as we speak. Postmaster Johnny, producer Vanessa, and together we are Klein Alley Show. Shout out to Ginger Justin, who is monitoring the YouTube right now as we are streaming live there as well.
Yeah, and apparently people are tipping.
I don't know why, but today, if it's Johnny's birthday or people are feeling extra generous, maybe they got one of them tax refunds, but people getting all tippy on the live YouTube right now, which you don't have to do. It's a free service we're providing for you, just like this radio show. Free.
Yeah, but spend your money on other things.
Right. Don't spend it on us.
We have a wish list, yes. We always do.
Right,
but
we do take the money that gets tipped and we put it back into the show.
That's how we got the Meta glasses.
That's right. And Jake wore those Meta glasses when he went back into Krispy Kreme yesterday. And here's a tease, because the theory around here is that if you just go into Krispy Kreme with any sort of a costume or just claim that there's some sort of something going on, they will give you a donut. And this is what Jake said yesterday.
Hi. Hi. I'm here for the free Gold Medal Monday donut.
So, once again, that is a made-up promotion. Jake went in there after the U.S. got the gold medal in men's and women's hockey, and the Olympics officially came to an end, and he went in there demanding his free Gold Medal Monday donut.
And did he get it?
We'll find out coming up a little bit later this hour on the show. And also, we're going to bring Postmaster Johnny, the birthday boy, in here for a little Johnny Doesn't Know. That'll be happening in moments. But first, let's say good morning to caller 20, which puts us in Thousand Oaks. Is this Vince?
Yes, this is Vince.
You are the 20th caller.
No freaking way.
We don't joke about these things. We legally cannot. And, yeah, you're in Allie's neck of the woods, so look for her self-pleasuring on the 101 near your house. And congratulations.
Oh, I'm done by then.
You will. Allie's already finished by Thousand Oaks. So
It's usually around Canoga Park I start doing that.
Oh, good stuff.
The last leg is the hardest.
Vince, we will put your name on a standby list. If we call you back Monday, you'll be packing your bags and going to New Zealand for Deftones, okay?
Yes, thank you so much.
Hey, thanks for starting your day right here with us on KROQ and putting up with all of the nonsense that is the show. Clear these phone lines out so we can get the birthday boy in here for one lightning round question of Johnny Doesn't Know, the birthday edition.
Back in the studio twice in one show.
His gain, our loss. KROQ.
World famous KROQ.
Klein Alley Show.
Klein Alley Show.
KROQ.
Klein Alley Show. Postmaster Johnny in the studio, the birthday boy. If you'd like to play Johnny Doesn't Know with us, lightning round, one question. And we will get to that in just a moment. Today is Johnny's birthday. He's been receiving all sorts of wonderful messages from other geniuses like himself.
Hello, Johnny. It's fellow genius Albert Einstein here to wish you a happy birthday. I created the theory of relativity. You created the theory of wearing smaller T-shirts to show off your not gay belly button. Anyway, happy birthday. Day.
So very nice to receive messages all show long from smart people. I know you're a smart person as well. And this gift was brought by, and I think it was originally supposed to be for you.
No way.
But I guess someone over at the KNX has been trying to give you something for a while, and they say that you've been rejecting this present. This was made by an actual Olympian. And apparently this is something that is being worn to all the Lakers games. And I know you're a big Lakers fan. Look at this thing.
Oh, no way.
Handmade. I don't know if this is a shirt.
What is that?
Or a hat. Or some sort of...
You know what it is? It's crocheted.
Yeah, you know what? Something Jake couldn't do. But you know what? They decided that you never showed interest in it. It's very cool.
I showed
obviously.
interest. I didn't even...
It's very cool.
So,
is it very cool?
Yeah, you put your hands in this if you get cold during a game,
You
Allie.
don't know what it is, do you?
That could be for tortillas, I think. I think that's where you put your tortillas so they stay warm.
Definitely not for tortillas.
It
but
definitely is for tortillas.
I'm taking the gift because this was made. Let me tell you, there's a note here. Hold on. From a former Olympian, Melanie. Johnny, hope you like the hat. One day you will rule the airwaves. Always be you, never change. Well, I think they should have.
Legends only. They should take that part back.
Legends only.
Legends only,
But this
baby.
is from an actual Olympian, a gold medal winning Olympian, I believe. But she's been making it. But anyway,
That's so sick.
You didn't want it, so I'm taking it.
What do you mean I didn't want it?
Apparently, there was efforts made to give it to you, and you
Can
passed.
we at least wear it?
Yeah.
You put it on for the segment.
Okay.
You can put it on for
Yeah.
the segment, Johnny.
No way.
I don't want it to smash your. I think you got to fold it up. I don't want it to mess up your brain for this question. Looks great on you.
Put on your thinking cap.
Yeah, it's perfect, Johnny.
It's my thinking cap.
If only
I like this.
If only she could have embroidered dunce into that thing, it would have been perfect. All right, we got one question here, and one person will have a chance to win or lose. We got tickets to go to KROQ Storms Bear Mountain, which Johnny will be at, by the way, this weekend. If you'd like to go hang out with the birthday boy, he made it to 28. According to everyone except for himself. So 4-pack of tickets, KROQ Storms Bear Mountain this Saturday. Free performance, Jacob's Castle. It's going to be a great time, and you get to win your way into that right now with some Johnny Doesn't Know.
Johnny doesn't know.
And I was like, okay.
Oh, Johnny doesn't know.
I didn't know Vegas was like in Nevada for like a while.
Johnny doesn't know. Johnny doesn't know.
Gelato sounds like Jello.
Johnny doesn't know.
It like goes wiggles.
Categories for Johnny Doesn't Know today for your birthday include the following. North Korean military history. If you want that one, we can start there. Macroeconomics. 10-syllable words. Microorganisms of third world countries. Or birthday cake.
Birthday cake.
Birthday cake.
Johnny's going with birthday cake. I'm not surprised. Say hi to Monica in Riverside. Give Monica a chance to play the game with Johnny, the birthday boy. Hi, Monica.
Hi, how are you?
Doing great. All you have to do is predict, will Johnny know or not know the answer to this very easy question. Johnny, you have an ice cream cake in front of you that has 28 candles in it. You blow out half the candles on your first blow and half again on your second blow. How many candles are still lit? Will Johnny know the answer to this question, yes or no?
Oh. Well, he's been letting us down a lot lately.
Yes. Right. On and off the air.
But I love Johnny. Johnny's my favorite there. Love you, Johnny.
Oh, thank you. Love you too.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you.
Enough flirting. Get us an answer.
Oh, gosh. I'm gonna give it. Johnny's gonna know.
All right. She says Johnny will know for grabs.
So after all that, she'd be like, he's not going to know. He's an
big dummy. If she's wrong, we'll give those tickets to someone else just for listening right now. Johnny, I know you've got probably a lot of follow-up questions to this question, so go ahead. What are you thinking?
Well, first of all, what flavor is the ice cream cake?
Mint chocolate chip.
Mint chocolate chip?
Mm-hmm.
How does that affect how many candles you're blowing out?
Don't get into his head, Allie.
All right.
Well, I guess it doesn't matter because I'm lactose anyway, so I couldn't even
There's
eat
a lot
the
of
cake.
space in there.
That's a good point. Get inside of his head. He has a lot of space.
But you said there's 28 candles on it, right? Because I turned 28 today.
Wow. Coincidence. What are the odds? Huh?
And then you said I blew out half of them.
Yep.
So half of 28 is 14 on the first blow.
Yeah.
And then I have to blow again.
So you got the job here.
Yep, that is true. And then I had to blow all of them out the second time. So there's still candles there, but there's just no flames anymore because I blew all the flames out. So there's no candles left.
Wow.
So Johnny's answer is no candles left.
No candles. There's candles, but I blew out the flame, so there's no flame.
Oh, my God.
But no candles, though.
I'll repeat the question because obviously it's too many steps in it for him. You blew out half the candles on your first blow and then half again on your second blow. How many candles are still lit?
Oh, 7. Half of 14 is 7.
Johnny.
Yeah, Allie's giving you that look like, wow, damn, he might have got it. That looks right.
Is that your final answer? You've gone to no candles left, and now you've jumped to 7.
I had 28. I blew out half of them at first, so 14 are gone.
Yep.
And then you said I blew out another half.
Mm-hmm.
So there should be no candles left.
Oh my God, you're back to no candles?
Back to no candles.
Wait, you're saying half of the
Monica,
half is 7.
I'm
0 to 7
sorry.
to 0?
Monica, we thought we got him to the. They say you can lead an idiot to water, but then you can't decide if he
Force
just
him to drink the no idiot juice.
So I'm so sorry.
I said no. I said no candles.
Right. That's wrong.
That's wrong.
So it's 7. What I said.
You can't give 2 answers.
Johnny.
You went back to 0.
You start. I can't. Get
Oh,
into
you
this.
guys fadoodled me again. I literally said
did what?
7. You fadoodled me. This is you guys messing with me, going back and forth, giving these little looks.
You confuse
Little
yourself.
looks.
We just read the question.
We're not giving you looks. And now another birthday greeting from another genius.
What up, Postmaster Johnny? It's your boy Stephen Hawking wishing you a happy B-Day. My favorite thing about you is that we are on the same level of brain function. I did die in 2018, but it still counts.
That is so true.
He's dead?
He would have gotten that right, by the way. I feel like he would have gotten that right currently. All right, Johnny.
I didn't even know he died.
Johnny, sorry.
Been dead for a while.
I feel bad we can't give those tickets to Monica, but we will give them to caller 20 right now at 800-520-1067. 4 tickets this weekend. Lift
Not
tickets.
call it 28?
Oh, you know what?
Caller 28.
In honor of Johnny's birthday, caller 28. Those tickets are yours right now at 800-520-1067. I'll hook you up with those tickets. Be back in a second. Figure out if free donuts continue and more after this.
KROQ Mile High Club. Your favorite KROQ bands and destinations all around the world.
Stop number 7. Do a haka on the Sky Tower. Climb a volcano. Visit Lord of the Rings filming location. When you see Deftones in Auckland, New Zealand. Listen every hour from 9 to 6 for your shot to get on the standby boarding list. Courtesy Warner Records. You could be off to see Deftones in the land of rugby, black sand, and a flight so long you'll come back with a new accent. Keep it on KROQ to win.
KROQ.
From DTLA Law Group Accident and Injury Attorneys. Accident to work injury? Text injury help to 40222 for a free case review.
KROQ, we are Klein Alley Show. It's a bonus hour, also known as a bogus hour, if you're DJ Omar Khan. Victor in Anaheim, good morning. I assume you're calling because you want to go to KROQ Storms Bear Mountain this weekend?
Yes, I did. Good morning.
Hey, good morning. You're caller 28. You got 4 lift tickets coming your way and tickets to the Jacobs Castle live performance base of the mountain. Hold on, all right?
Yes, let's go.
Let's go. Enjoy. Have fun. Enjoy the snow.
Let's go.
Let's go, baby.
That's nothing like making people happy to win, only to immediately mock them for being on our show. By the way, great suggestion on the goat line. I just want to mention this quickly.
Hey, if we could get Jake to the Super Bowl, I think we should get Vanessa to a World Cup match.
Yes.
She deserves it. And if Jake can get to the Super Bowl, I think we can get Vanessa to a World Cup match. Unfortunately, Colombia is playing in Mexico, but I think we can get her to a game out here in L.A. So Blind Charlie, maybe we can do that and get the listeners to donate. I don't think PETA will be donating due to her wanting to throw dogs against the wall, but hey, I think the rest of us want to get Vanessa to the World Cup, so let's do it.
The idea that she wants to throw every dog against a wall is inaccurate.
Vanessa, that was the only dog you've ever wanted to throw into a wall, correct?
I don't want this.
No, I know you don't, but I'm saying, have there ever been another dog you've met where you've said, I wish there was a wall here?
I wish I could throw you guys
Against a wall.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. But
we
no,
probably deserve it.
only one dog in the history of dogs have you ever wanted to throw against a wall, and even that was just
I don't know why you keep asking me this question.
I don't even think it's want.
Let
I
it
think
go.
it's just thought about.
a thought about it. Intrusive thought.
Yes.
It was an intrusive thought.
Right. Okay, don't hold it against you, so all good. But I do think we should figure out a way to get you a World Cup, because people are very excited.
And a basket of puppies.
Basket of puppies.
And
World
a Target.
Cup. We'll figure it out. No, she doesn't. She loves dogs. Vanessa loves dogs.
She does.
She's a dog sitter.
But
She's dog sat.
She also said that, though, she does not care to go to a game unless it's Colombia.
Right, which is unfortunate but they're saying now, because depending on if everything stabilizes or not in Mexico, that potentially some of those games do get moved. I don't know if that'll happen or not. That was the story yesterday, because of the destabilization with the drug cartel
but when
stuff.
is the World Cup? Isn't that like next year?
I also wouldn't be scared to go to Mexico.
Yeah.
Would you go right now?
Yeah, I'm not scared.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fun. That's a fun idea.
Sounded scared when you said that. But you only care about Colombia. You don't want to watch any other game.
Yeah, like, basically why the World Cup is cool is because you're rooting for your country. Not because of the game. You're just like, we're there. You're just rooting for your country. And if your country wins, it's so exciting.
Let me ask you if
something
this,
positive.
In the world of competition, Allie, if this would bother you or not. I just got off the phone with my wife a moment ago. My daughter was her school had a Mancala championship, right, where they all competed.
Explain what this is.
Mancala
If you don't know Mancala,
it's like a
virus.
It's like a.
Yeah, nobody knows what
There's no
Mancala
vaccine
is.
for Mancala.
What kind of woke game is this, by the way?
No, this is an old-ass game.
Old school game. It's probably the oldest game in the world, dude. It involves
probably
stones
is, 'cause it's
and
just
board.
holes.
It's holes and stones. You could play it. Long before iPads, people would play Mancala.
Right.
It's like backgammon or any of those games. You move the little stones around.
It's one of those other games that we can't pronounce.
I don't know how to do it. I'm sure I'm offending a lot of cultures. Regardless, she beat her entire class and made it to the finals, which was today. And my wife was trying to convince me that I should miss work today so I could go to the Mancala championships at the school. And I said, that's out of... I said, what you're saying is the craziest sentence I've ever heard.
How many tickets?
It's free. Free to enter.
I can't believe it.
Get Vanessa to the Mancala championship.
Oh, well, let's do it.
And is Mancala in the Olympics too, or
No.
I don't believe so.
It's just a little game of strategy.
It's a game that you could play if no other options are available.
Got it.
You've lost every dollar from Monopoly, and you've lost everything else. You play some Mancala.
No, I loved Mancala when I was a kid because it's a faster game.
I don't even know how it works. I know there's been a lot of talk in my house about it lately,
Very
and it was
easy.
a big deal when she beat her whole class and got to the finals, which was today. And my wife said, "Are you going to work tomorrow?" I said, "Yes. Why would I not?" She goes, "Because it's the Mancala championships at the school." I said, "I don't know what any of that is, but I'm still going to work." So then during the show today, she wanted to FaceTime me so I could watch my daughter's Mancala match, which I couldn't answer because we were in the middle of doing the show. She goes, "Why aren't you answering?" I said, "Because I'm on the goddamn air doing a radio show." And she goes, "Well, you're going to miss it because these games only go on for 3 minutes." Then as soon as we get to commercial, I call her. I say, "What's going on?" She goes, "Oh, her match is just ending. She tied her Mancala match." And I said, "Okay, so I guess there'll be a playoff match." And all of a sudden I hear the person go, "Oh, you know how we handle ties here." And everyone yells out, "Rock, paper, scissors." And then they do some sort of a rock, paper, scissors to determine who wins or loses the match. And she didn't go with Auntie Allie's, lesbian Allie's favorite one, scissors.
Always go scissors.
Always go scissors. And she went, whatever, paper, and the other person went scissors.
Oh, my God.
And
And she lost?
She lost, and apparently she's all devastated now because, but once again,
Sucks to suck.
thank you, Jake. I will let her know when I
She's
get
a
home.
loser.
It sucks to suck. But I don't understand how if there's a...
Yeah, that is a BS way to break a tie. Another game that has nothing to do with strategy and nothing to do with any of the games that were just played.
Like, I love when there's a tie in hockey or foot soccer. It comes to a shoot. Let's call it
Yes.
shoot.
It makes it more exciting.
Sunday.
Yeah.
That's the most exciting, but you're still in the sport you're doing. Like
Right. You're not just moving away from that completely. They should
not-
take those little stones and just throw them at each other.
Imagine if a soccer match ends, it's 1-1, and then they go, "All right, think of a color, any color. Go."
Yeah.
I think that's exciting.
You go, what are we doing here?
I know. It's like deciding the match by the coin flip, by a coin toss at the end.
Right. Which
That's a 50-50 chance.
And some have argued that, that's what football became because it was whoever got the possession first would win the game. And then they changed that to make it a little bit more realistic.
Yes,
right?
you make it more fair.
So now anyway, I'm going home.
Mancala rematch.
I'm going home to chaos now at the Mancala, which ended really. It was a lot of practicing. There were Mancala boards ordered on Amazon.
Wow.
That my dog ate a few stones this week. I'm still waiting for him to pass.
They're like little marbles.
And it all came down to rock, paper, scissors for the
Not even
win.
best out of 3.
Yeah, not even
the only older game.
the only thing that's an easier game to learn and play.
Pronounce.
So it's chaos.
I'm sorry, Klein. That's not fair.
Loser.
Thank you, Vanessa. That's great. I'll pass along all of your warm messages. Really, what a supportive bunch here.
That wasn't me.
It sounded like you.
It was recorded, Vanessa.
World famous KROQ.
Klein Alley Show.
Klein Alley Show.
KROQ.
I'm going to wrap things up with takeaways in a moment. Get the hell out of here. A lot of kind birthday messages pouring through on the text line, as well as takeaways at 800-520-1067. We're in the middle of an undercover investigation on the show. Our theory is that Krispy Kreme doesn't actually sell any donuts because it turns out they've always got promotions to give away free ones. And so we decided if we just sent Jake in there every day to talk about a promotion or in a weird costume, would they just hand him a donut? And so far, the streak has been going on for almost a week, it feels like. And it doesn't matter what he says. Happy Super Saturday. They hand him a donut. And some people say that that's just their way of doing it. It's like everyone gets a taste, and then eventually they'll get you hooked. Yesterday, he went in to try to celebrate the U.S. winning the gold medals in hockey, and this is what was said.
Hi. Hi, I'm here for the free Gold Medal Monday donut. Sure.
Oh, give me 1 second.
So is that a give me 1 second, like I'm going to turn and get a donut, or I have to turn and get a manager? Which one is it, Jake? Is it the manager or the donut?
Could be both.
Could be both. Never know, because when Jake goes in there, this is obviously it's the first time they've heard about these things, because these are not actual promotions they're running.
And I think Gold Medal Monday sounds the most ridiculous of all the ones we've
You
had
think
to
that
do.
sounds more ridiculous than the Ash Wednesday donut he asked for?
Well, at least that's a holiday.
Hi, I'm here for the free Gold Medal Monday donut. Sure. Because I saw it on social media. It was like a free gold medal. Thank you so much.
Oh, my
Unbelievable.
God.
Did you eat that one, Jake, or did you chuck that one?
I chuck them, man.
Well, that's stop chucking them, dude.
No, I'm trying to get for the Olympics next year.
Is there just a pile congealing now outside that location?
It's the same.
Where are you throwing
You go to
them?
the same Krispy every time?
Yeah.
You got to switch up your Krispy Kremes, dude. They're gonna put your face on.
Not too bad.
This guy's taking donuts and throwing them. It seems so
Check 'em on the
unnecessary.
roof.
On
All right.
the roof of the donut store.
So far you've been told no 0 times.
Yeah, man.
Okay. We're going to put a compilation video together after a couple weeks of this just to prove our point, and then I think that we can move on from this entire undercover investigation. Takeaways from today's show. What do we got?
Let's see. Many takeaways today. 661, my takeaway is BAFTA. 818, my takeaway is the vahine is nature's pocket.
Sure is.
213, my takeaway is a little cheese goes a long way. 818, happy not full 28th birthday to Johnny. Let's see. 310, my takeaway is there's too many nuts at Hudson News.
Way too many nuts. 909,
Johnny got fadoodled. And let's see here. 323, my takeaway is when hiding drugs from the... Oh, there's more vahine stuff. More vahine and more BAFTA. Ooh. And somebody who's offering to buy Johnny lunch. Any lunch of your choosing, Johnny.
Hey, there he is. Guy's going to want a jar of peanut butter and some PB and J or whatever he's into. Allie, you have a takeaway from today's show?
Yeah, my takeaway is there's a lot of ramps on Epstein Island.
A lot of ramps, because you got to get all the Crips over there. What is your takeaway, Jake the Nerd?
You never blue ball the talk.
Yeah, Allie's in the middle of waiting for the talk from her wife. We don't know what it entails, but she wants to have a talk with her. But don't worry, it's a good thing. Could mean so many different things.
What the hell is it?
It's definitely not a good thing. That's the one thing I know. It's not a good thing.
And she's going out of town tomorrow, so then I'm really not going to have time for a talk.
This is what this is. She wants to extend her trip. That's what it is. She's going to extend it, but she's going to explain why it's a good thing somehow.
Or she's going to ask me to join her on the trip, which is even worse.
Nah, that's not happening. Omar, takeaway?
I don't have a takeaway, but I do have the last final message from Mr. Elon Musk.
Oh, Johnny. Look at this. Another genius calling to wish Johnny a happy birthday. Wow, Johnny, you're very popular with all smart people. Go ahead, Elon Musk.
Hey, Johnny. It's me, Elon Musk. My IQ is very high, and you look very high. I just want to say happy birthday. You are a nice boy, and I'd be open to letting you take a ride on my rocket ship. Okay.
Oh, my God.
I'm going to go back to making weird faces.
Okay. All right. What a strange message from Elon Musk.
Ooh.
All right. I think that was he was hitting on you, but regardless.
And your response is a little too positive.
Hey, if you couldn't get enough Johnny on today's show, don't worry. You got 4 more hours of him. He's going to be in for Sluggo next. Another chance for you to get on that standby boarding list. So you can travel to New Zealand and see Deftones. All right, I think that's all we have for you today. So let's officially get the hell out of here. If you need us in the meantime, find us on the Instagram, Klein Alley Show, or the Goat Line's open for you now, 844-956-GOAT.
Klein and Alley, it's just okay. Do-do-do. Klein and Alley, it's just okay.
Oh.
Klein and Alley, it's just okay. Just okay. Do-do-do.
The Klein Alley Show.